to some LSPDFR live stream. Whoop, whoop. This is going to be some fun stuff that we're going to be doing. The first live stream for the Twitch channel. I thought, instead of starting off with some LSPDFR episodes, I'll show you a bit of behind the scenes of how I'm going to get to my installation. I'm going to install the mods and how it's all going to look. So this is going to be fun. Instead of you seeing just the gameplay footage, I'll be showing you how I get all my files, how I get all my mods, how I install everything. So it is going to be fun. Right. Let's go ahead and get ourselves started here. As you can see, we are on the LSPDFR first response page in the LSPDFR website. This is where we're going to get the LSPDFR response mod. As you can see here, download this file. That's what we're going to be clicking. But before we do that, there are a couple of things that I want to address with you guys. First and foremost is that you are required to get a legal copy of GTA 5 that is either from Steam, which you can navigate over here and you can buy it here on Steam, or through the or you can get it as a disc version. Okay, in this case, I've got it as a digital copy via Steam, and that's where I've got GTA 5 currently. Once you've got your legal copy of Grand Theft Auto 5, I advise that you play the game, get through the prologue, and actually get to the point where you can save the game. That is crucial, so then you can actually go ahead and spawn at Franklin's house, Michael's house, Trevor's house, wherever, just so that you can actually get in the game and actually get your mods and all of that working. And once you've done that, you want to go ahead and find your root GTA 5 directory. Now this can be in two spots depending on the version you've got. If you're in Steam, it'll be in your Steam apps common GTA 5. If you're going through the Rockford, the Rockstar version, you'll get it through Rockstar Games and then Grand Theft Auto 5. I'll go ahead and show you where you'll get that from. Don't mind the Acer drive. It is currently experiencing some massive overhaul right there. As you can see, all in red. But I've got all my files in the data file, Steam, and then you go to Steam Apps, Common, and then Grand Theft Auto. Okay, and that's where I've currently got my files at the moment, my root GTA 5 directory. I've got two files, as you can see here. I've got GTA 5 and GTA 5 Vanilla. In GTA 5, this is actually my roleplay server that I'm currently in, community. It is the Department of Justice roleplay community. So I'm actually playing in the big roleplay community directed by Mr. Polkat324 himself. But I can't, unfortunately, provide you with any of that footage or content yet of DOJ RP, as I'm not in the media department. But that is something that I'm hoping to be involved in down the track, is getting into the media department and actually providing you guys with some DOJ content. So that is that file there for 5M. So we're going to go ahead and rename this to just DOJ RP. Okay. Just like such, and this is going to be our vanilla file. So I'm going to right click this and get rid of the vanilla, just so it says GTA 5. That way the game can register it and actually load these files up. So as you can see, there is nothing too pretty in here. It is just basic GTA 5 files. There's not too many things in here. Maybe the reshade is a bit funny. I don't know why that's in there, but that's okay. And then that's all good to go. So that is our root GTA 5 directory. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do, we are going to right click this, we're going to click copy, and we're going to make a copy of this for our LSPDFR files. That is something that you need to do. You need to make sure that you've got a copy of your original and a copy of your LSPDFR. The more copies you've got, the better chance you have of avoiding your game crashing, files being corrupted, all of that type of stuff. So it's important that you have two copies. In the meantime, we're going to come down here and open up my LSPDFR modifications. I've created this, don't mind that. I've created this file for you guys to utilize at your own leisure. So please, by all means, join our Discord. I'll go ahead and send the link in our chat room here, just so we can get the chat bot rolling. And that way you can go ahead and actually be a part of our Discord, which actually I'll get up now for you. So if you come over here and go to our Discord server, as you can see here, we are in the Discord server for the Mighty CB Gaming. This is where you can go ahead, and I'm going to collapse all of this because I need you to see all of that. This is where, oops, sorry folks. This is where you can see everything here, okay, for our Mighty CB server. So that is all of that handy stuff. I'm going to pop this over here, and I'm going to get the link for you guys, and I'm going to pop that into the chat for you guys momentarily. Let me go ahead and do that now. Let's go ahead and make it so it never expires. That's the important thing. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this in the chat here for you guys. And this is the way that you can actually get our my mods list. Okay, the mods list is going to be in that Discord. It is going to be under it's going to be in our Discord there. It's going to be under the LSPDFR section, which I'll go ahead and navigate to you now. Let me bring this back over here. So it's going to come down here, and you're going to go to the no, we don't want to look at that. Come down here to the LSPDFR section, and then come down here to the LSPDFR mods list. And from in here, you can get the LSPDFR mods that I've constructed for your leisure. So please, by all means, if you're following along now, get everything up, get your GTA 5, okay, make sure you got all of that. I'm going to minimize that, and make sure that you've got this mods list downloaded. In here, I've categorized it, so you've got your main mods, your must-have files, your scripts as well. Some of these I won't be using, depending on how, updated they are and whether they're going to suit the game. So some of them I won't install purely just for, better, experience and performance and all of that. And then you come down here to the callouts, and then we've got all the vehicles and the important configurations and your sound mods, as well as visuals and stuff and all that in here. So visual mods, all of that is all there. So this is all the stuff that we're going to be installing. We're going to pop this into our game once it is finished doing its thing here. Just don't mind the alt tab there. I apologize for that. So we're going to go ahead and go into here. And make sure that this is doing its thing. That's almost finished, which is going to be good. But what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go into the File Explorer, and we're going to go ahead and go to the data. This is just my D drive, and we're going to go ahead and go into, I'm going to make a new file here. I'm going to call this the LSPDF mods. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pop them in here. Within this file, this is where I'm going to I'm going to download all my mods to. So just mirroring it up with my mods that I've got here, we are going to go ahead and once I can get out of this, oh lord, I was going to try and alt tab this, but that's not going to work. We're going to go ahead and basically get all these mods and categorize them just how they are currently, and we're going to pop them down into here. So I'm going to go Control Shift N, and we're going to go main mods. Okay. In here, we're going to have your LSPDFR and all of that. We're going to go to plugins. Please note when installing LSPDFR and all your plugins that there are different files. There are scripts. Scripts are operated and loaded via the Rage plugin hook, and specifically for GTA 5. Plugins actually can be within the LSPDFR files themselves, and will only be able to be launched or loaded up if you've actually loaded LSPDFR itself. So it's important to know the differences between them. Next here, I'm going to go vehicles. We're going to get some vehicles. I'm going to go textures. I'm going to make this vehicle. I can spell vehicle textures. Okay, once we've done that, we're going to go to sounds as well, and Control Shift N, and we're going to go visuals and backups. It's important to have a backups file. The backup file is any file that you've edited. You can chuck them in there, or unedited files I recommend putting into the backups to avoid files being corrupted and things crashing your game and all of that type of stuff. So let's avoid that. So with the mains mods, I'm going to go ahead and go to the, I don't know where it is anymore, this one. That's what we want. I'm going to have to close this. This has been a bum. I apologize, folks. It's been a shit. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to go down to our documents here. Where are we? OneDrive. going to go over LSPDFR, LSPDFR mods. That's what we want. We're going to minimize that and pop this over here. That way we can split screen this a little bit better for you guys. Okay, you can see how we're going to go ahead and do this stuff. So it's going to be fun. Okay. I don't know what's happening with my screen here. Kind of only getting half of it there. Let's see what is happening with that. Let me try and fix this up for you folks. I apologize for this. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? That's a little bit better for you guys. You can actually see more of my screen now, which I think is going to help you guys a lot. Alright. Let me know if that's better. So we're going to go ahead and go to the first thing, LSPDFR mods. We're going to open this up, and we can go ahead here and download LSPDFR. So go to downloads this file. I'm going to go ahead and download it. It's going to come up with the terms and conditions. Don't show this again. Agree and download. We're going to go ahead and download that file. You got two files. You got the setup or the manual. I recommend going with the manual installation and manually installing it yourself. I prefer to have more control over the files that I'm installing and that type of stuff. So that is where we're going to go ahead and put it. I've already forgotten where I put my file data, wasn't it? Yes, it was. There we go in here. Main mods. We'll chuck it in there. Alright, so LSPDFR is now installing. It should take a couple of seconds. It's pretty quick today, which is good. And we're going to go ahead and get OpenIV. OpenIV is another program that is required to edit your GTA 5 files, such as your vehicles, your visual mods, your gun sounds, textures, all of that type of stuff. This is required to have installed to be able to change those files. So main mods will go ahead and do that as well. That is already set up, so let's go ahead and load OpenIV up. We're going to make the screen so it's not too conflicting. And I'm going to go to English, continue, and you have to select the location where you want this to be installed. I accept the terms and conditions, yada yada yada, or just a standard. And we are going to change the file here. I don't want it there. I do not want it there. I can't be changed. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? So it's going to have to go there. Continue. Yes, so it's going to have to go on my C drive. I didn't want it in the C drive, but I've got no choice, so that sucks. While that's doing that, we'll get to Rage plugin hook. This is the very important file that you need to have installed to actually allow GTA 5 to load in the game and recognize LSPDFR and load all your plugins and all that. So you want to come to the rageplugin.net/downloads website, go into Grand Theft Auto 5 Legacy, and download the latest Rage plugin hook. You can see it was last updated on August the 12th, 2020. So you want the latest version of Rage plugin hook, and we'll go ahead and save that into there too. We're going to go back over here, and we're going to go down to the ELS. We'll go ahead and get ELS files. So we're going to get the ELS as well, the ELS mod lighting system. I'm going to go ahead and go down to the download this file. I don't want to show that either. Agree and download. And we want the 1.05 RAR file. This is the latest version, most updated version, obviously. It hasn't been updated since then. So download this file, main mods as well. Click save into the little mods file that we've created there for us. Just to categorize things a bit neater. This is the modding DLC pack. This is a pack that is I recommend getting. By Albert 1125. This allows you to have your vehicles and stuff into one particular pack, and if you want to do that. So we'll go ahead and download this file as well, and we'll pop that into our file here. Once it's finished, pop this into our folder of main mods and click save. Alright, we're slowly getting through this now, just downloading our files. This tutorial may take a while. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going into the hours or two, because it is a very tricky process. You want to make sure that mods are working. You want to make sure that you're trying them out first, instead of just cramming the whole game with shit tons of mods and then turning out your fucking computer's on fire. So it's important that you're going through step by step and following it through. Instead of just cramming a shit ton of mods in. Okay, this is the latest mod loader. I'm not going to install this one. Don't worry about that one. I'm not going to install that. I've never used it in my life. So, yeah, that's just from Jeff Fabiano. But anyway, we won't be installing that. This is the game config XML for LMM 2060. This is the latest. This is the latest game config file. So, August 19th, 2019. It was last updated. We're not going to use that one either. We're going to go to the game config file and just the latest one. I'm sure there's one in 2020 that we're going to use. So we're going to write GTA 5 game config. All right, and this is the latest one that we want here. This one up the top here in the GTA5mods.com. And this is the one that we want to download. As you can see, this was last updated August 11th, 2020. So this is the most updated game config file. So we're going to download this one here, pop this one into our game as well, and use this one since this is the most updated one for the latest update, obviously. So yes, please, we'll take you. We're going to go back and we're going to see if there's any other files that we need. There generally is, so it's important that you flick back through, read through all this stuff, all the requirements that you need for this mod. As you can see here, and the packet limit adjuster. See, I knew it, there'd be something else that we need. So the packet limit adjuster just helps a bit more with your filing as well. Some of this will go into your root GTA 5 directory, and that's awkward. We can't access it. Good stuff. I've got it actually down here, down the bottom here. Game config file, limit adjuster tool. Open that up. Oh, we can't get it. That's annoying, isn't it? Let's just try GTA 5 pack limit adjuster, and we're going to go ahead and see if we can get the latest one there. Oh lord, I don't know how we're going to go about this one. Ha! Queue full. That's why the queue's full. That's awesome. We'll get that later. We won't get that right this instant. Let's see what else we need here. We've got all that. Master files. These are the stealth common, elbow 1125 common, and dark API. We're going to go ahead and just get these files too. At the moment, I'm just installing files, so don't stress. I'm going to pop this one in as well. This is the latest stealth common file for some plugins. This is one that is required to have installed to allow some mods to work. So please make sure that you're downloading this and the Elbow 1125 common for Elbow plugins, for LSPDFR plugins. This is also required for his mods to work properly without having issues like traffic police are there, as you can see on the screen. This is the mod imperative for that. So we'll chuck it in here. Obviously, when we use Stop the Ped, which is one of the plugins that we will install as well, it's kind of integrated. Yeah, I can't speak today. It's kind of enhancing off more of Traffic Police and Arrest Manager. More so, Arrest Manager won't be required to be installed because Stop the Ped will actually incorporate that into its game files. Great. This is awesome. We're going to have to sign in here. We're going to go into here. Don't mind the email. Jesus, that's not going to help much with the live stream. We're in now anyway. We'll right click, restart this. We want the API file here. We're going to go ahead and chuck him in. Doesn't exist. That's awesome. Got the API file, see if there's any of that in here. Dark my API. This is getting the dark my API. There we go. I knew I can get to it somehow. Just the link was being a shithead. Download this file. Okay. This is also a requirement for some of the Dark Myers plugins. I recommend getting this one too. So please make sure that you're installing this as well, and get that going, which we've done. Yippee! Make mods. Save it in there. Why not? Go ahead and do it. You can see all of these lists. This is going to grow over time. All right. And that is pretty much it. We got the scripts as well, which we'll go through in a moment. What I'm going to go ahead and do while we're here, we're going to get the script hook v is another important file that we need, as well as scripthookv.net, and we will get the simple trainer installed too. While we're here, we'll go ahead and get the player location display. Install that. Make sure that's working fine, and we'll start with that for now. We won't go into any more stuff. Pack limit adjuster. We'll try some of these other files as well. We'll get some of this stuff installed. This just helps with the game, prevent crashes and that type of thing. All of these stuff I do recommend getting, and the heat limit adjuster is working now. Yippee! So that's good. We'll start off by closing off LSPDFR first response. We've done that. We've got OpenIP. We've got the lighting systems, modding DLC pack we didn't even use. Stealth files, we've got that. Common, we've got that. Don't need that. Dark mode, we've got. Script V. This is actually a requirement to get your ELS files to work. Alright, the lighting for your cars and stuff. This is a requirement. If you don't have this installed, your ELS will not work. You'll find that it won't turn on, you won't have any lights, it won't work. So please download this file. Okay, good. I've got that through. Script hook V as well is another requirement. Please make sure you've got this installed. I don't know how much more of a requirement it is anymore, but please just update this and have it installed in your game. Okay, these files are required. Simple Trainer, we're going to download Simple Trainer. You can see here, this is the Simple Trainer that I use in DOJRP. Previously, in my LSPDFR videos, LSPDFR game, I had this as well. Pretty much everything I've got this. We're going to go down to plugins. I'm going to pop that into, we'll pop it into scripts actually, because it's technically a script. So we'll put it in the script. We'll have that installed. Player location display. I'm going to go ahead and download this too. This basically just allows you to have, a better display. As you can see down the bottom here, it gives you the, traveling west or east. It gives you a more detailed description of the direction of travel and where you actually are on the map in terms of street names and stuff. So we'll get that too. We'll download that as well, and we're going to pop that into which file? The visual file, because it's more of a visual pack. So we'll pop that into the visuals and chuck that into there. Pack limit adjuster, we're going to download this too. This just helps with errors and crashes, random crashes in the game. So we're going to pop that into the main mods, obviously, and the click save. This is the latest supported version of CC+, and we're going to go ahead and download the latest version. We are x64, so we're going to download this file, click save, main mods, heat limit adjuster, download this file as well, click download, and we're going to put that into the main mods. Okay, so we've done all that, we've done all that. Let's go ahead and get started with some of this stuff. We're going to highlight all of this, right click, and we are going to go like such, right click, and we're going to extract to a separate file. That's what is best to do with your WinRAR, your zip files, is to extract each archive to separate folder. That's going to extract each of the files to their own separate folders. That way they won't be conflicted going inside each other, that type of stuff. You're going to have it all separated, which is what we want. I'm going to do the same with these last ones here. I'm going to do the same with these. I'm going to extract to each separate file. Do that as well, and we're good to go. We're going to minimize the mods list for a moment, and we're going to go from here to our root GTA 5 directory. We're navigating here to Steam apps, common GTA 5, and you can see it is now done. The copy has been, it's almost done. We've got 87% left, so we're almost done with that. Once that's done, what we can go ahead and do is the common file, right? We can go back here, right click common, we're going to go pin to quick access. I'm also going to pin this to the start as well, so that way it will show up here. Okay, if you go to quick access, you'll see Grand Theft Auto 5 is there, so you can click on that. That goes to my DOJRP, but then I can go to common, and that will take you directly to your root file. Makes it a lot more efficient, a lot easier to find your root directory and get access to it quickly. So that is what I advise that you do. Okay, we've got all of the files here, everything is good to go. And let's take a look at the LSPDFR manual installation file. Alright, you can see here it does come with a Rage plugin hook, but note it may be updated, but I still advise that you get the latest version of Rage plugin hook directly from the site and replace it into these files that you can see in front of you here. That way it would avoid you having the old version and it crashing your game and doing all of that stuff. So that is what we're going to go ahead and do, and we'll have that there. Okay, what I'm going to go ahead and do before, I'm going to wait for this to finish, okay. Once this is finished, it's got about 2 minutes left. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to jump into GTA 5 and just make sure that my game is actually working, that it's saved, and I don't have to do the prologue. I would hate for you guys to sit through the prologue during my live stream, which I should have tested prior, but I'm going to just make sure that GTA 5 is functioning properly, and then we can go ahead and install all of our mods, get LSPDFR working and installed, and test all of it out, and go from there. So that is what we are going to do. It's going to be fun. It would be fun. And we'll just wait for this. It's got a couple of seconds left to go, and while we're here, we'll go ahead and get some vehicles, eh? Let's do that. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to come down, back over to this, and we're going to get some of our vehicles here. We're going to go with the LSPD and BCSO pack. This is the pack that I use. It's the more common pack that I use, actually. Open this one up. This is the LSPD for tactical, no, for Tickle My Elmo, sorry. But I think we'll change that and go with something a bit newer that we've got out here. Let's see what we got. We're the Blaine County Sheriff's pack. I want to go more LSPD. That's what I prefer to go with. Let's see, non-ELS, San Andreas State. I want something that is nice. Something really nice. Let's see what we got. We got some BCSO packs and that type of thing. Let's see what else we got here. Oklahoma, that Charger looks pretty sexy. I'm kind of steering more towards the LAPD style of vehicles. That's kind of what I'm leaning more towards at this point. Go to 5. Nothing really there either that tickles my fancy, so we're just going to stick with this pack. I've used this pack for a very long time. Probably the only pack that I actually used. So I'm going to go with this. One that I just closed it. It's one that are more commonly used, so we'll just install this pack and we'll download it. Alright, let's go ahead and pop this in. And this also has textures that are suitable for it too, so don't worry about textures. This pack will support most of the textures that I'm installing. Go to vehicles, click save, and this is a BCSO pack, so we'll go to the LSPD textures. We'll download the LSPD. Ooh, shit, that's awkward. Maybe some of these textures packs, we can't get anymore. That's a bit sad. Recommended skins. So we got the Harrison skin. Some of these don't actually load anymore. That's a bit sad for us, isn't it? You got the Sheriff skin. You got that one. Oh no, this is not good. Oh lord, this is really not good. I reckon it's time to find a new car pack, because all the textures that I like to use, we can't get. That's a shit. Okay, we'll just do something else then. If you're going to be a fucking idiot like that and not let us use it, that's fine. That's fine by me. I don't care. We'll find another pack here that we've got. Let's see what else we got here. If you guys have a recommendation of any vehicle packs, chuck them in. We've only got one viewer at the moment, but it's better than nothing. Thank you for sticking around. Probably with my mods. Let's see what vehicle packs we do have. We got the LAPD pack, Del Perro Police pack as well. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the LSPD Mega Pack. We're going to install this Mega Pack. I've used this previously in my time of LSPDFR, and I'm pretty fond in this pack, so we're just going to use this one and go with this. Replace OVI DLC. We're going to go download this file. We're going to download this pack here, and we're going to chuck that in. Due to how large the files are in this one, you kind of have to go to a separate website to be able to download this. It's more of a link to the actual vehicle itself, but we'll download that too. And we're going to go back. I'm going to go to a BCSO pack, LSPDFR, something like that. I like to go to images and see what packs we actually have out here. I want something pretty good. This has got 5 stars, and 5 stars are pretty good ranges, eh? You know what I'm even going to go? I'm going to go to someone that I really am fond of. What's his name? Tactical Donut, he's a really good guy. This guy has some good vehicle content. Let's see what we've got here. Where is his files? There we go. There's nothing yet, but there was. Download. This is interesting. Content. Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't know where all these files are gone. Why is it being like this to me? I can't get any vehicles today. This does not want to work for me for some apparent reason. Tactical Donut LSPDFR pack. Oh dear, I can spell. Yeah, we'll go with that. And let's see, Blank Sheriff's Office pack by Tactical Donut. That's not what we want. Images. Let's see what this is. Nope. I don't know why it's been like this for me. It's been a real shithead today. Like, it really is being a real shithead. Pure Tactical Donut has, there we go, but still. For some reason, I can't even get any vehicle packs from Tactical Donut. This is awesome. Vehicle packs. Let's see what we got here today. I don't know why I can't get any vehicles today. For some reason, I can't get anything. I just want something decent. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what we got. Just a nice LSPD. Just a nice LSPD pack would be fine. I mean, more of a BCSO now. I've got that other one, so let's go BCSO. ELS pack, LSPDFR, something like that. And let's see what we got here. I mean, that's pretty cool. Then we'll go to all. Fabe, he does some pretty good packs too. I must admit, his packs do look pretty neat. This is Ranger Z. Ranger Z does some pretty good packs. I'll show you some of the files that he does. You can see here he's done a few nice looking packs. They do look pretty swell. BCSO pack as well is another one by Pigments. Decent-ish. This one here by Ranger Z, that's still Ranger Z's. I mean, that still looks pretty good. It's not bad. We got another one here. That's the same thing I just clicked on before. This is Ripple. Ripple does some pretty good packs too. Let's check out what Ripple's like. You can see he's got a few packs there. SHP code. You know what? I know which one I'm going to be doing. The Code 3 police pack. This one here is the small LSPD pack, Code 3 Pursuit one by Morris97. This is a good pack, so we've got our pack. We're going to be downloading this file, and we're going to use this for our BCSO as well as our LSPD file for BCSO and LSPD. So we're going to download this pack, put that into our vehicles. Okay, we're going to come back and we're going to see what textures we can get for this. I'm going to copy that one. I'm happy with that blue just as it is. Got that BCSO. See if we've got any BCSO textures for this puppy, and we'll use them for that for sure. We get BCSO textures for Code 3 LSPD pack, LSPDFR, something like that, just to get us some decent BCSO pack. Ranger Z. Let's see what pack this is suitable for. Might be for it, I don't know. There was a pack that I did use for this. You know what might be easy doing is just going straight. But there are two files actually, FYI. There are two files for this. This one here will give you the charger as well. The other one here only just provides. Let's see what this other one provides here. This one here provides with the Crown Vic as well as the Explorer, we do want the Charger in here. So we're going to get the additional pack here that gives you the Taurus, the Charger, as well as the Tahoe. We'll chuck that in there too. I do want to see if anyone's actually done any textures in here before, because that would be nice. Reviews, maybe. That doesn't look like there's actually any form of textures for this. Oh, look at that. We've actually got an LSSD mini pack. That's pretty dope. Very cool. LSSD pack LSPDFR. PDFR. Let's see if we got actual an LSSD pack. Oh, we do. But that's that one. Yeah, I don't really like that one. Styles. Vehicle pack, mega pack. There's that one there. That's cool-ish. I want to see if we got a Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. Oh, this might be the one. I've used that before. I'm not a fan. But I will stick with this one. This one's cool. We'll go with this. I just need to find a BCSO texture. I'm still getting sidetracked here. Texture, small LSPD pack. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We might have something here. Let's see if this will fit our file here. Not quite. That's okay. Bradham actually does some good content. I don't know why I'm not using Bradham's files. He does an LSPD vehicle pack. It's more a generic one, but he does do some pretty good vehicle packs here. Or I can change it up and do the BCSO mini pack for Bradham. That looks pretty nice as well. You know what? Let's do that. We'll use the Code 3 pack for LSPD, and we'll use this one here by Bradham. It's the, I lost it, the 4K BC, Blank County Sheriff's Office mini pack. This one here does look pretty nice. You do have some nice looking charges. I must admit, the charges just look phenomenal. If you have a look at it, it's just, look at that. It looks pretty nice. You got some nice packs here for that for sure. Very, very nice indeed. Right, with this one pack here, I believe there is tank guns and stuff. This pack does look pretty nice as well. This is the LSPD pack that we're going to be using. It does look very, very nice. Let's see what we've got. So you can see there, it looks awesome. You got ALPR, Los Santos Police. It's nice blue color. It does look pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and install that. I do want to check with this pack here though, if I can go. I'm going to check with my other LSPD pack, this one by Tickle My Way 2.0, if I can get BCSO, like a BCSO texture for it, because that would be pretty cool. Oh, hang on a second. Captain A. Brandon. We've got something here, and I might actually use the pack. Let's find out here. We've got another mega pack here as well. Well, I'm not going green, no way. No. We will be doing that. No, look, I'm happy with Bradham, but still, I prefer to have, you know, all your lighting. So you got your takedowns, side alley lights, as well as all of that. So I'm kind of fussy when it comes to picking proper textures and stuff. So I kind of still want it to kind of reflect this a bit. It's just annoying that my BCSO texture pack for this file can't be installed. It's a big kick in the gut for me. It's annoying. Actually, I do want to check if I have my old mods list file here. Let me double check that. That would be actually pretty handy if I've got all my old stuff here. Downloads. If I've got my old LSPDFR downloads. That would be a waste of 40 odd minutes already if that's the case, you know what I'm saying? That's funny. Oh, that is funny. I've got all my vehicles here. I've got all the vehicles installed. I've got all the mods installed. That's funny, guys. Anyway, so that's the sheriff back. Let's go to FBIU. That's the template. Screenshots. That's actually really funny. Anywho, let's go ahead and install LSPDFR. Let's do that. You can see here that our file here has been completed. If you go to our common file, you can see that the copy version is complete. We're going to rename GTA 5 here. We'll rename this to our vanilla. All right. We're going to rename that to the vanilla, and our copy here is going to become GTA 5 LSPDFR. All right. We're going to go in here, we're going to open this up, I'm going to go to GTA 5 EXE, we're going to open up load GTA 5 just to make sure that that's working, that we've got everything that we need for our LSPDFR to be installed successfully. That is funny that all my old original files were still on the computer, so it saves me a huge time having to, one, install the mods again, and two, yeah, trying to find vehicles. So that is very, very helpful indeed. We're going to play GTA 5. I don't know why it's under the D drive. It's already there. Why can't you just, you know, do your thing? This is concerning just a little bit. It may register that discovering existing files, so it might just have to correct this file a little bit, which is fine. It's better to do that than risk, you know, your game not actually working properly, so that's important that we've but yeah, that's funny how all my old files are actually there, but you get the point as to what's required. As you can see here, this is my main, this is my old mods list, wherever that went. I really forgot where that went. Downloads or something, wasn't it? So you can see here, this is the setup that you kind of want. You want your main mods, your must-have files, your plugins, scripts, sounds, vehicles, callouts, visual mods, backup files, EUP and EUP add-ons, all of that. In our plugins, you can see I do have a lot, but I condensed it down a little bit here this time to make sure that I only had the most important stuff, not, you know, the excessive amount of stuff. You know, you can say at least. So once that's discovered, the existing files for GTA 5 will then install LSPDFR. So this is going to take a while. I apologize for that sincerely. I don't know why I didn't think to look for my files previously, but I do have them. So here they are. That's funny. So I'm going to go ahead and I've even got it here. I'm an idiot. I've got it pinned to the quick access. That is sad. But yeah, all the files are here that you need. Okay. But that is sad. Okay. So we do have the main mods here and LSPDFR. So we're going to just still use the new LSPDFR file because this is the latest LSPDFR file. Updated one, so we're going to go ahead and use that, and we're going to wait to make sure. Oh, I don't want to open up that. We want to make sure that this is going to be completed as quick as possible, and we can go ahead and jump straight into the installation, getting files going, copying and pasting, all of that stuff. I apologize that this is taking a long time. It's meant to be a pretty simple one, but it's going to drag out, which is obviously what it's going to be like with installing LSPDFR. So we're going to bear with us as this does its thing. In the meantime, what we can go ahead and do is just make sure we can update all of our mods and get all of that going. So we're going to go to plugins, and I'm actually going to delete. I'm not going to delete any of this, but I'm going to replace most of these files. So I'm actually going to delete all of this and click delete like that. That's going to delete all of that, and we're going to mirror ourselves here, going down the list here. Okay, so we've got all of these files so far. Player location, we are going to get the police radio. This is the police radio that we are going to use, and we're going to download the latest version of the police radio. Instead of saving time, instead of wasting time, we're going to save time. So we're going to go the latest version, which is going to be this one here, 1.2.0.0, download the latest file. And we're going to put that into the new file that we've created many millions of years ago. All right. We're going to go back to our downloads here. LSPDFR modifications, plugins, Please Smart Radio, save, replace. We've got ScriptHook-V. We do have ScriptHook-V.NET installed. Better EMS. I mean, you theoretically don't even need that either because Stop the Pen does incorporate it, but you know, the last update was March the 12th. You know what? We'll download it. I say why not? We'll download it. We'll chuck it in. Some things I don't need, some things I do need. Simple Trainer, we've got Spike Strip mod. We'll download that too. We'll save that into the plugins. Better EMS is in. Simple Spike Strip mod, wasn't it? Oh, here it is. Version 1.2.0. We'll download this file. Agree and download. 1.2.0 var is what we want. That is the latest version. So we'll go ahead and install that one. Chuck that into the plugins as well. Click save. Working our way down the list here. Traffic Police is another one that we need. We're going to start clearing up some files here. Start closing some of these files up. Traffic Police, download the file. Agree and download. We want this one here, 6.16 version 0.51. This is the main file. So whatever one that says main file is the one you want. Old files will be obviously labeled old files, so you don't need those. So this one here, we're going to pop into, yeah, you guessed that, plugins. That one there, download Sticky Wheels. This is a mod that enables your vehicle's tires to be turned into a direction and be fixed in that direction. As seen in that screenshot on that Holden Commodore, it's going to be fixed into one position. Download this file, agree and download. And we're going to go ahead and install this one. There was something there about something, but that's okay. Wait for this to download. This is actually a script, so that's going to go into the script files, because that is not an LSPDFR required file. Keep the fucking door open. I love this mod. This allows you to keep your doors open. It's a good name for that. Keep the fucking doors open. Download this file. Agree and download. And that is going to download after a couple of seconds here. I'm going to click now just so it just downloads it straight away, because I ain't wasting my shit here anymore. Spotlight mod is another option. But I'm not, fuck it, we'll use it as well. Some mods are so outdated that I'm not trying to risk, you know, it's updated January 2020. So this year has been updated, so you know what, fuck it. It's gained my interest, so we'll slap it in, hey? We'll slap it in, put it into scripts, I'll probably put it into plugins actually. Chuck it in there, save, replace the file. Persistence mod, I don't care about that. Realistic speed radar, we'll get that too. We'll download that as well. And then compute light is the other thing that we need, which is all through BJojo's. One, download this file, agree and download. And we'll pop that into our plugins file. Wait for this to load. Oh, I didn't even load it. Haha, we want the DLL file. And we also want the so in this case we're going to put in scripts, Control Shift N. This is going to be the speed radar, because it's got your DLL and your INI file, so we're just going to copy both. So that's the DLL file. We're going to come back here and we're going to go to the INI file. So download this plugin. Oh Lord, what is it doing? There we go, up here. And we're going to go to the INI file and install the INI file as well. So we're going to pop that into here too. And pop that into that folder that we're in. Save that. So we've got the speed radar. Realistic charges for compute light. These are the charges that are optional for compute light, which is another mod. A new, instead of using LSPDFR Plus, which is that computer system that you can use, I've always had crashes with that. It hasn't worked to my liking before. So we're going to just go into plugins, compute like charges, and save that into there and replace the file. It's probably more updated anyway, so we'll go with it. Easy loadout. This is a must-have mod. I ultimately encourage you guys to get this mod. It is the continuation of Easy Loadout, where you can crypt your own loadout, your guns, edit your loadout how you wish, and I certainly recommend going for this one. So we're going to install this file as well. I'm at that point now where I'm just reinstalling my mods and I'm just updating everything, so we'll save that to it as well. This is the persistence flashlight mod, enabling the light to remain on when you're not pointing it at someone. Like in this situation, you're just holding your gun and the light on the spotlight is shining. So we're going to go ahead and download that. It adds a bit more realism to the situation that you're in, and certainly does make it look a bit cooler. So we're going to go into the scripts file. Actually, no, it's a plugins file. Actually, I think it's a visual mod that I chucked it into. Maybe, I don't know where I put it. I'm putting it wherever I want to put it. Plugins, that'll save it in there. Going on, we've got the Stop the Ped. This is the Ben Jojo. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. So what we have here is a full list of different mods that are recommended for your GTA 5. You've got Stop the Ped, you've got Ultimate Backup, you've got Compute Light, Simple Callouts, LPR, Speed Radar, and Attempted Crime Callouts. I'm using a different callout, a different Speed Radar than the light version. So if you want to use that Speed Radar, by all means use that. I'm not. Stop the Ped, we're going to go ahead and install that one and get that going. Oh, this is fancy looking. I don't know what, there we go. I got a bit scared there for a second. Stop the Ped, download that. He's updated this a bit, it's looking pretty cool. Pop that into there. Stop the Ped is installed. We're going to go back and go to Ultimate Backup. Install Ultimate Backup as well. Come down here, download Ultimate Backup. Being mindful of BJojo, he does update his mods very frequently. As you can see, the last update was August 19th, September 4. So he does update them fairly frequently. So it's important to keep checking to make sure that it does get updated that you're updating as much as possible to avoid conflicts and stuff. So please pay careful attention to that as much as you can. And these adverts are going to do my head in as well. So simple callouts, there we have a simple callout. We have a callout that we can install. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We are going to go back to callouts, and I'm just going to clear all of that. So I'm going to go into this file. We're actually going to go to the callout section, and I'm just going to delete all of that. Okay, we don't need that there. No, we don't. Pop the callout. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Minimize that. Callouts, pop that in there. Alright, so we've done that. We're going to go back one. This is going to update ALPR. So we've got an ALPR script. Yes, please. We'll take it. We'll take anything. God damn it, this advert. We'll go back here. ALPR. And pop him in there as well. Callouts, save. We'll go back. From there, we got the Speed Radar. As I said earlier, we're not going to be installing that, so we're going to jump that and go down to the Attempted Crime Callouts, and we're going to pop that into our Callouts thing there. And I put the LPR light. Yes, I did put the LPR light into the wrong one. That's meant not to go in there. That was meant to go into plugins. Alright, moving on. We've got everything we need from that. Next on from that is street name add-ons. So this just enables a bit more of a edited file for your street names. So when you hear dispatch calling out, cool, she's going to give you a more precise, cool location as such. So we're going to go ahead and put that into the plugins file and put that into there as well. Okay, cup holster, this enables you to remove your gun out of your holster and gives you that little animation. So we're going to go ahead and chuck him into agree and download. And again, that is going to go in the plugins file. Okay. From here, we're getting into the callouts, which is exciting. I'm very excited with that. Some though we don't need. The callouts, I don't know how frequent these callouts are anymore. July 5th. Okay, so this is more. So, okay, it's fairly frequent. We'll go with it. Just be mindful of how updated these are. You want to double check to make sure that this is able to withstand the latest version of your LSPDFR. So compatibility newer versions. So this is compatible with the newer version of LSPDFR. You just need to check that that it is suitable for that. Okay. Check for any known issues, which it doesn't appear to be. So yeah, that's fine to go. So yeah, we'll do it. Go and download. Click here. I'm not waiting for any seconds by any means. I'm going to go back and go to the callouts. Chuck them in there. United callouts. We got more robberies as well. We just have to check this one and see when this was last updated. February 13th. Compatibility all versions. We'll chuck it in. Why not? More robberies. We'll add it in. Gives us a bit more robberies, I suppose. Why not? Doesn't hurt us, does it? We'll chuck this into callouts. Save. Simple callouts. We'll use this one too. Oh, we've already got that anyway, don't we? I'm pretty sure I do in my callouts section here. Yes, I do. I've already got that installed. We can skip that one. Yay! We're going to close out of all these tabs. Don't need any of these tabs. There we go. Store robberies. We'll try this one too. See what this is like. Store robberies. When was this last updated? February 13. Yeah, we'll check it. Probably not updated to the latest version, so maybe not. We'll go super callouts. Oh, this sounds super. Super. The mighty CP is super happy with this. When was this last updated? July. Yeah, stuff it. We'll get this one too. Agree and download. And we want the main file because that's the latest version of this callout pack. So we'll go ahead and grab that too. We're gonna get that there as well. Kiflom replacement ID request from GTA V. We'll pop that into there. While we're here, we're gonna grab this file too. I don't think I've got that in here. I don't. But this is a replace. This enables you basically to, instead of saying Kiflom when you're asking for an identification of a person, this will ask for their ID instead. So it's a bit of a nice little trick there for that. So we'll take it. We'll pop that into the sounds one there. Put that into the sounds pack. Moving on from that, we've got all of our vehicles, well, some of them at least, some of the vehicles. Highway Patrol. You know what? Let's be a bit clever here. Let's be a bit creative here and get a Lamborghini. Let's see if we can get this nice looking car. Yeah, this is the McLaren. Yeah. Oh yes, I'm going with that. This is going to be the first car that we're going to use for our LSPDFR video. McLaren. That's like, why not, eh? Let's use this bad puppy. Let's use that. Oh, there's a Shelby Mustang. Oh. We'll go to McLaren first. We'll chuck him in there too. We'll use him. I just put that into the wrong spot. I put that into the wrong spot. that was meant to go into the vehicles, not callouts. I hope I put that into vehicles. I didn't. Oof, that's a big oof on my behalf there. That was meant to go into vehicles. I don't even know where I put that. Where did I put that? Oh lord, yeah, I put that in the really wrong spot. That needs to go into. That needs to go into vehicles. So that's Harbor Patrol sorted for now. We will also install the Harbor Patrol pack as well. Might as well. It's a bit more appropriate to do that. But we're going to go to CHP Highway Patrol Pack LSPDFR. Let's see if I can get a more updated pack here for us to use. The Kirks. No, the Herc is kind of good. So we'll use this one too. Why not download this file? We'll go pack 2. We'll take that. We'll pop that into our list of vehicles. Go back to vehicles, pop that in, click save. Yes, I want to replace it. We'll pop that in there as well. Moving on from that, we've got our SWAT unmarked pack. So this is our SWAT packs. We're going to go over here. I'm going to go to unmarked FPIU LSPDFR. Got Trooper 18. Not bad looking. Let's see what else we've got by Tyler L. Tyler. That is nice looking too. I want a really nice looking. Oh, damn! Yes, yes, I'm taking that. That's non-ELS though. Fuck, I want ELS. Oh, hello. Oh yes. This looks nice. Yep, done. I'm taking that. This will do. This will do. Reflective stealth, no ramber. Ooh, yes. Yes, that looks nice. That sounds nice to me. We'll go reflective. Why not? That sounds really, really nice. We shall go reflective. Save and install. Actually, while we're here, we're going to go back to him because FR Gamer does actually do some pretty good vehicles. Let's see if he's got a charger here. Let's see what we got. We got the Tahoe. Done. We'll lock the Tahoe in. We'll pop the Tahoe and the Explorer in. That looks good. I'm happy with that. You're happy with that, guys? I'm happy with that. That will work. I am very happy with that indeed. I'm very, very happy with that. That is some good stuff. Alright, so that is good. We're going to pop the Tahoe in, click save, we'll pop the Tahoe in there for us. Okay, Tahoe is in, we've got the Tahoe, we've got the ambulance. Now this is just the default vanilla ambulance, but with ELS settings. It doesn't take up too much memory either, so that's why I'm going with this one, because that's just your default ambulance. So that is all that it looks like. It's just your standard vanilla ambulance. We'll pop that in. I'll even show you. Okay, that's all it looks like. It's just your standard default vanilla ambulance, just lighting's a little bit different. And then you can see the fire trucks behind it too. So that's all we're using for that one. Nothing too special really. And this is the fire truck here. Same looking thing really. Download this file. We'll chuck it in. Alright, pop him in like that. Put it in the vehicles. Save. We want the Bearcat. We'll get the Bearcat too. Why not? We'll chuck the Bearcat in. Vehicles I'm going to do last, folks. I will do the vehicle last. That way that's... actually, I've got that pack installed, so we don't actually need to worry about that. Visual mods. getting onto the visual mods, FOV mod, yes, we'll take that. This is the field of view mod, so this just enables your field of view to be a little bit better, so I'll say yes to that. I'll download you. This is going to go into our visual mods, save that, replace the file. Max Payne Glock, we're going to get that as well. In terms of visuals, I'm not going to use Make Visuals Great Again. I have used to use that in the past, but I'm not using Make Visuals Great Again. Instead, I'm going to be using Visual Vanilla. If that's even what it's called. I think I said that wrong. What is it called? I've forgotten already. I need to have a look here on the visual pack that I want to get, because I've actually forgotten what it is. Yeah, that's good. Visual Vanilla. Yeah, I thought it was Visual Vanilla. Anyway, Vanilla Realism. That's the one. That's the one. That might be it. Visual Vanilla Realism. We're just gonna stick with Visual V. I'm just gonna stick with Visual V. I think. I mean, it's done. Yeah, done. Visual V. Locking it in, folks. We're gonna go with Visual V. Visual V is what we're gonna use. It took me a while then to think out what I was going to do, but Visual V is going to be fine. Taser, we're going to download the Taser next to get the Taser in. We've got a visual pack. Visual V, folks, is what I'm going to be using for my LSPDFR videos going forward. That and Taser, we want the 1.1. Download that file too. Pop that in. Remove the reticule as well. We're going to download that. I'm going to pop that into the visual mods too. Emergency uniform pack. So this is going to be EUP. This is going to get us a cool vehicle visual stuff and all of that. There is a beta currently available through our Patreon. Oh la la, that's cool looking. But I am cool with just the standard emergency uniform pack at the moment. I don't need all that fancy gear going forward. So we're going to pop that into here. The EUP menu as well, we need that as well. In terms of how we're going right now, we are getting some nice progression. Download this too. We'll pop this into our files here. Agree and download. Yes, please. We're going to pop this into our visual pack. We're going to go back here as well, and we're going to get the emergency uniforms pack as well because we need that too. This is for our fire and EMS. If you're wondering why your fire and EMS when you're doing LSPDFR doesn't have any clothes, sounds bad. If they don't have any, they're wearing random clothes like your parachutes and stuff. This is the reason you don't have this file or your mod pack. Your EUP menu, right? You need that, and this as well. Brake lights. This is just an extra mod that I've chucked in just for the brake lights to stay on. Nothing too fancy with that. So we're going to agree and download and get the latest version here of beta 106. Download that, chuck it in. No crosshair realistic gun mechanics. This is another mod that I use as well for realistic pistol fire, and it does sound pretty cool. You get the sparks coming out the gun as well, so that is going to go into visual mods, obviously, because it's a visual mod. Rippler's Realism again is a visual mod as well. That means download, by the way. I don't mean to be racist, okay? That's what it means in English, is download. Rippler's Realism. I think I just did that, didn't I? Yes, I did. Camo vests. So these are the vests now for the EUP enhancement stuff. Alright, this is just the EUP vests. We'll download these files and we'll pop that into visuals as well. Visuals is good. The mic and body cam, we'll download that too, and we'll pop that in. This is just all for EUP enhancements. This is purely for EUP. Okay, don't stress. This is just for EUP, and can only work with EUP. The duty belt is the next thing that we want here. Duty belt. We'll go ahead, open that up. Download the duty belt. I'm going to pop that into visuals as well. Moving on, we've got the city lights is another thing that we're going to get. City lights. So all of these files are for. So this just adds more city lights to the city. Gives you more street lamps, and all that type of stuff. Oh, we've got a following by Pesky Vader. Thank you, Pesky Vader. Thanks, Brad, for that. Appreciate it for the follow. Much appreciated. 1 hour and 14 minutes in, I got a follow from Brad. Thank you for that, mate. Much appreciated. Thank you for still hanging in for this hour. It's a long video going over things, and I have not installed anything yet actually into my game files because I'm still waiting for this to do its thing. Oh, that's finished. Good. Do that thing. Do what you need to do. Can I play this now? Or is this still... What is this doing? Because my GTA 5 was in. Connor! Hello, mate. Hello. Nice to have you on board. I don't know why GTA 5 needs to reinstall when it's purely already there in my... it's already there. Look, all my files are there, so I don't know why it's being a fucking idiot, but it is. Oh, it should be quick. Oh, we're done. Okay, never mind. So GTA 5 is now opening up. That's good. So we'll be quick here and make sure we've got the rest of the mods that we need for LSPDFR. This is getting into the sound mods, the sound mods for GTA 5. I use realistic gun sounds. It gives you a nice Glock sound and nice weapon power. Where is everyone? I don't know where everyone is. It's been quiet and I've been talking to myself for the past hour. So, I really would like to know that question. I would really like to know. Maybe you should go out there and start, screaming, trying to get some people to join us. Because it's been an hour and 20 minutes and it's just been you. So at least you know how to install LSPDFR. So I'm doing it for you, mate. All right, so let's go ahead and get the gun sounds here. We'll chuck them into the sounds one here. Chuck them in there. Replace the file. In terms of the siren sound, I'm actually not going to use the Touch Master Delta. I've had new people. That's funny. I won't be using the Touchmaster Delta. Since I'm in the DOJ roleplay, I'm actually going to be using the LAPD siren instead. So I'm going to be sneaky and I'm going to be using that siren. So we're going to go over to the DO desktop. We're going to go to DOJRP mods and sound mods, and we're going to be using the LAPD sirens and weapon pack. So this is what we're going to be using. Oh, GTA 5 wants to load, so we'll let that do its thing. We're going to copy this file here, and we're going to copy this file. We're going to copy this file. Fuck you then. I'll control copy you then if you want to be an asshole. And we're going to go down to our download data. We'll go to here, sounds, and we're going to copy this file into here. So we're going to use our LAPD custom siren sounds from DOJ instead, because I'm a cool person, and use the gun sounds. So that's all in one. We're going to go to story mode here. We're going to open up, I'm going to full screen this puppy. I don't know why there was that weird thing there on the screen. That was very weird. Let me get some let me make sure you can hear the. How long did it take for you to download and install GTA? Well, actually, I had GTA already installed. It just was missing some files because it's slightly corrupt. But you know, it's fixed now. So GTA 5 should be working, and I should spawn in my save file. In one of my saves that I created a long time ago. So all of this now is just putting the files from LSPDFR, normal mods from LSPDFR into the GTA 5 files, and then we should be good to go. So other than that, oh dear, we want to get rid of that end, I think it is. I don't want to end the stream by clicking end, so that wouldn't be good. How do I get rid of this shader? I think it's escape. I don't know how to get rid of that. Anyway, we're in GTA 5, so that's good. So you can see here Franklin's working pretty well. That's looking pretty good. And you can see it's all looking, fuck off Simeon. It's all looking pretty good. And we are looking pretty fine. So this is just the base GTA 5, okay? So that's all we've got at the moment, which is what we need. So we know that GTA 5 is working. Things are running smoothly. We can go ahead and get out of game here and finally install LSPDFR. So let's do this stuff. I don't know what that weird thing is there. That is weird. At the time I installed GTA with all the updates, it took 3 days to download and install. That is a very long time. 3 days is a shit long time. Maybe your internet was being, was screwing up on you there. But I've had GTA 5 for ages. As I showed earlier, I've got GTA 5, which is the LSPDFR, DOJRP, which is for 5M, and then my vanilla file here, which is the base one. But I think it was just missing some files. So this one here has got everything we need. So that's all we need to know. So we're going to go over here to the GTA 5 files. Okay, we're going to enlarge this, and we're going to go over to our vehicle mods. Oh, I've got things opening up left, right, and center. LSPDFR mods, but we're going to go to the previous one that we just did. I think it's in downloads. I can't remember. Data. That's right, from the start. So these are going. I've got 2 LSPDFR locations. Potato internet. Yes, I mean, my internet isn't the greatest either, but I'm glad that it's still working. So we got this far ahead, which is nice. So I've got 2 LSPDFR mod files. I don't know why, but I do. I've got my old one and my new one. So I've got the latest LSPDFR here. Okay, manual installation. It is a simple drag and drop. Select all the files and just drag and drop them into your root GTA 5 directory. It is as simple as that. Next step is to go down to your Rage plugin hook, select all the files from your Rage plugin hook, drag and drop them, replace the files. This is going to update your Rage plugin hook into your LSPDFR. Okay, that is done. The next thing I recommend you doing is going to your GTA V config and getting your config in, but not just yet your heap adjuster. That's just a matter of drag and dropping that into your root GTA 5 directory, like so. Jumping back, we're going to go to the package limit adjuster and these ones as well. Make sure you click the readme. Okay, these is just again a simple drag and drop into your GTA 5 folder. So we're going to go ahead and select these 2 files, drag and drop them in like that. So now they are done. So that is that. Really, all of these steps should have been done an hour ago, but like Zach is doing right now, because I am doing this installation video on Twitch hoping that I get 1,000 viewers, but that's not happening, so I'm just rolling with it. But this video will go up on YouTube, and after that I'll be doing some streams, some videos on YouTube with the LSPDFR with this exact with this installation that I'm doing. So okay, that's nice. Alright, so let's continue on. We've got scripthook V is the next thing we're going to go ahead and do. Make sure that you do click the readme and read through it. The installation file is just into the main GTA 5 folder where the exe is located, so that is very easy. You just select all of this. All you need is just the dimport8.dll and the scripthook V. You do not need the native trainer ASI, and drag and drop those 2 files in like that. Coming back, we're going to go down to the scriptbookv.net. All of these files, make sure you click the README. That's important to know where these go. I can't see where it wants to take it anyway. I know where it goes anyway. It's just the root GTA 5 directory. I've done this before. That's what they all say. And then they fuck their game up. No. And then the stealth comment, that actually goes into, yes, you get this, that's root GTA 5 directory. Pretty much all these files do that. The API as well. Root GTA 5 directly with the plugins file, drag and drop them in like that. The next step from here is to go to the Elbow 115 common and drag and drop the common DLL in there too. These are required. That's right. You do get to start somewhere and spread. That is true. That is true. Hopefully, people are seeing this. You can advertise this right now if you got the chance or the time. Go ahead and spread the word. So, before we go any further, the updated x64 files will need to be copied and turned into the mod folder. So, we're going to go ahead and make Control-Shift-N by mods, and that is going to be the mods folder where these two files are going to be copied. And make sure we get both of them. I'm going to be copied into here and click paste. So these files are now going to be copied into here. I don't need the sad faces. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. That way that when we open up OpenIV, then those files are going to be good to go. And normally, when you open OpenIV, you go to Grand.5 for Windows. Once you find the GTA 5 folder, you click Browse, and we're going to go to the GTA 5, not the DOJRP, but the GTA 5, and click Select Folder, and click Continue. That way it knows the root GTA 5 file. And it does say the back of your original files, and click Continue, because I do that anyway. And that's important. Please, when you're editing your GTA 5 files, please back them up. It is imperative that you do that. Otherwise, all of this time we've spent, you miss one file or you fuck one file up, you're going to have to reinstall. So that's going to be a pain in the ass. Edit mode, click yes. And install plugins for GTA 5. You want to go to the tools section and then go to the ASI manager. In here, you want to make sure that you've got OpenIV ASI installed, and Open Camera is optional, but get that as well, as that just enhances free camera boundary limitations of Rockstar Editor. Whoop-de-doo. So we got that. We can minimize OpenIV for the time being. We do not need that going forward. But while we're waiting, we can start to put in some mods. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's begin with the config. We can't do that yet because we need OpenIV, so we can't do that just yet. We can't do any vehicles just yet because we need OpenIV. Pretty much all this stuff here we need OpenIV for. So I'm going to jump back down here to quick access, and we're going to go to our LSPDFR modifications, plugins, and we're going to select all of this, right click and click extract each to their separate file. And we are going to start with the PLD, which is the display. And this just gets dragged and dropped into your root GTA 5 directory, like such. That is very simple. Moving on, we've got the, what else do we have? Easy loadout continued. We'll do the easy loadout as well. Pop the easy loadout in. That just goes in your plugins file. Whoops, it goes in your plugins folder. We'll drag and drop that. And that should go into your plugins. LSPDFR, easy loadout continued. That's done. What I recommend doing is when you're installing a mod that you go through the INI file, you configure it the way you like. That way you're not backtracking. It's important to start going through the files that you already installed first. So you go into LSPDFR, easy loadout continued, configuration, easy loadout INI. And this is the INI file for easy loadout. So if you hit F7, it's going to open up, or it's going to give you the loadout. F8 will open up the menu. So I'm happy with that at the moment. That is fine. I just need to go into the loadout 1 INI, where we can go pistol is false, combat pistol is true. That's what we want because the Glock uses the combat pistol. All of this is false, which is good. Micro SMG, all of that should be false. Police don't use micro SMGs, so that's good. Pump shotgun is fine because that's what we use as well. The assault rifles are going to be a bit different. We want the carbine rifle, so we're going to turn this to true. and enable that. Everything else should be false. Snipers should be false. Throwables, flares, we don't need the flares. We'll set that to false. Tear gas, we don't need that anyway. Melee sticks, nightstick we've got. Everything else is good. Taser, we should have flashlight, and the fire extinguisher is good. That is good. Weapon attachments, carbine rifle. We should set that to true because that's the weapon that we're going to be using. Everything else is good. Magazines, we're going to true that as well. Why not? Flashlights true. Suppressors, we don't need the suppressor. Actually, that is for the assault rifle, so that we don't want that one. We want the carbine rifle magazine, so set that to true. There we go. And everything else is looking pretty good. Hit Control S, save that, close out of that, and that's been updated, so that's fine. Moving on. Finally, we can start to put some mods in, which is nice. I advise not doing all the mods at once. Please just put in a couple of mods and try them out to make sure that they do work. That's important. So we're going to put in the Play Smart Radio. We're going to go into the OpenIV and we're going to go back to the GTA 5. Do not put in the common file. We've already put in the latest version of Albo's 115's common file, 1.25's common file. So now we got the LSPDFR Play Smart Radio. We're going to open that up and go to the Play Smart Radio config, controller configurations. This is going to be the D-pad left. We're going to set that to false. Reason being is actually it needs to be set to none. Is actually what it needs to be set to. D-pad down needs to be set to. Actually, that can stay how it is. Select button X. I think I had that set to, what was it? That would be fine. I'm just trying to remember the issues that I had previously with. It was this one here. Toggle radio key. I had that set to Z, I think once. Was it X? I think I had an X, and the other one was C. I can't remember anymore. No, that's right, that was Z. I had that set to C, and I had set, I can't remember. That was X. We'll go with that. We'll wing it when we get in game. We'll figure out if there's something wrong with it. But there was something in there that I fixed, or did a while back. I can't remember. Because you want to try and fix conflicts with other mods and stuff, so. Spike strip? Yeah, fuck it. We'll get the spike strip in too. Oops, I got too far. No, I haven't got too far. Drag and drop the spike strip mod in. That's fine. That has no INI, so we don't need to worry about that. Actually, it does, but it's not too bad. Enable animations. That's fine. Use a keyboard. True. KO. Increase size. Right. It's the controller settings that I want to disable. I don't want to use a controller for that. Keyboard's fine as it is. Hash Brown, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us, Hash Brown. Nice to have you along. We are still working through the installation of LSPDFR. It has taken us an hour and 31 minutes, and we still haven't got everything in game. So that goes to show the struggles we've been going through to get everything in. But we have all the mods now. It's just chucking them in. So, and GTA 5 is working, which is good. On top of that, a good thing now is that our update and x64 files have been completed, which is nice. So we can go into mods now, and the x64 has been done, but the update didn't do its thing. So we need to copy that and go into mods, paste that into there, and do that. So one was done, the other hasn't even been done yet. So that's good. Moving on, Traffic Policer. We're going to go ahead and install Traffic Policer. Grand Theft Auto 5, Rage Native UI, we should have that into our root GTA 5 file here, Rage Native UI. We should, let me drag and drop that. We don't. Well, that was an awkward moment. We do need that file, otherwise we'll be in a big doo-doo, so that's important that we have that file. LSPDFR plugins, all of that, we're going to drag and drop. And that's going to go in there. That's fine. Moving on. So we're going to go into the plugins file, LSPDFR Traffic Policer. And this is the INI for Traffic Policer. Create blips for ambient events. I like to set that to false. I don't want to know where there are blips. We're going to be Lincoln, Division 1, you know what? We are going to go. We'll do my DOJ unit number. Why not? But I think we'll stick with Lincoln though, because I can't even spell Lincoln anymore. That looks alright. I'm going to be Officer Mighty. Sounds pretty good to me. That's all looking pretty good. Vehicle details, that's fine. Ambient events before the timer. So drunken drivers, we're going to set. I like to bring this down a bit. We'll do 3. Speed limits, make that 2. The lower the number, the less frequent they are going to be. Actually, I think it's the other way. I think it was 1 in 100 chance. The lower the number, the bigger chance. So yeah, we're going to set this up a bit higher then. We're going to go 3,000, 3,000, 2,000. I don't want them to be coming constantly. The lower the number, the more frequent they're going to be, so we don't want that. So I'm going to set these up a lot. Actually, no lights at dark. We're going to set this to 0. I don't want that. No brake lights. We'll set that to 0. Broken down vehicles, I don't want to deal with that either. I do enough of that in DOJ. I don't need to worry about that. 0 rev engines, 0. They're annoying as hell. Drunk drivers, that's fine. The high value is better for me. You know, that's good. I'm going to set this down to 2, not 23. 2. We'll set that down to 1, and set that down to 1. That is good. That is good. Good. And everything else looks pretty good in my opinion. I'm pretty happy with that. Actually what we do need is the traffic stop. We're going to make that left shift, because control crouches in GTA 5, so that's going to avoid that crouching animation. So that's what we want. We'll keep the same key bindings. I'm not going to change that. It's just the shift that I'm going to convert to. And do the same with this one as well. Make that a shift 1 there. Save. Close out of that. So that is done. So we've done that. We've got a traffic policer in. Traffic policer is good to go. We're going to go down to the ultimate backup. There are 2 files, so that's important that we go over this because there are 2. Make it a bit wider. There are 2 different ones, 1.8.131 and 17.86. This one here is the latest version, so we're going to make sure that we pop this one in. We're going to drag and drop that file into here. We're going to go into LSPDFR. We're going to go down to Ultimate Backup INI. And we're going to go through this here to make sure we're happy with how everything is looking. We're going to set that to no, so that way that units won't respond code 3. I usually set that up to 300. I usually set that to 100. Backup spawn distance, I'm going to increase this to 200 so that they don't just spawn on top of you. Panic button units, we don't need the bike responding to a panic button incident. That is fine like that. Medic gives, that's fine. Allow selection of traffic stop. It's good. Pretty happy with how that's looking as it is. We'll save that. Close out of that one. So that is looking pretty damn good for me. We are going to go to sticky wheels. We're going to get that in there too. So I'm going to go ahead and go to plugins file, sticky wheel, drag and drop that file into there like that. Moving on, Spotlight 1.3. We're going to get the Spotlight file as well. We're going to select that one. We're going to select that one. And the licensing, we don't need that. Just those 2 files that we need. Drag and drop them in there. Spotlight resources. Now we need to edit this. The editor key, I'm going to set this to F1. Reason being, F11 is actually going to be our, will be conflicting with our EUP menu, because our EUP menu is F11, I believe, or something else is F11. So we're going to set that to that as it is, and click save, and close out of that menu. Moving on, I'm going back up the list here. Persistence weapon flashlight. We are going to be using the script.v file. So this is where we need our scripts file. Control Shift N. We're going to make a scripts file in here. That didn't work. Control Shift N is what we wanted. Scripts. Alright, we'll open up the scripts file and we are going to pop in the persistence weapons flashlight into there. This makes sure that the light will remain on. Keep the fucking door open. Let's get this mod. I love this mod. I love the name of it. It's so good. Keep the fucking door open. I'm going to pop that into here, and that's going to just drag and drop straight into there, like that. That is done. Next on the list is the cup holster. Plugins files, and that just drag and drops into there like that. That is pretty straightforward. Nothing else to it. Compute Light. I'm going to go ahead and get the latest version of Compute Light as well. Once we've done this, I'm going to stop because then we're going to overload LSPDFR with too much shit to handle. So we're going to stop at that. And we are going to wait for... You know what? Let's get some vehicles. How about that? Do you want to get some vehicles in the game? Let's get some vehicles in the game. Let's do that, shall we, folks? Let's get some vehicles in the game. That long awaiting moment to get vehicles in the game. What I haven't even done yet is got ELS in the game, so let's do that first. Let's get ELS in. We're going to move that over there. Let's get the mods back out. Pop him over there in the corner. I'm going backwards now. This is going to be confusing. We want LSPDFR modifications. Must have files. Actually, I've got it in my other thing down here. LSPDFR mods, main mods, ELS. Installation files. We're going to get ELS in here now, folks. Let's get ELS in. Let me check if I got advanced rage plugin. I don't have advanced hook in, so let's drag and drop that into there. Go to our ELS i9. Now, this is something that you guys need to pay attention to with your ELS. There are some things in here that we need to do for your ELS to work properly. One of which is going to be ELS traffic false. That needs to be changed to false. The reason being is that if it's on true, you beep your horn, traffic are going to shit themselves and they're going to drive into buildings, drive into walls. It's not going to be as realistic as it should be. So that's one thing that I'm going to adjust. The size of the Coronas, I'm going to increase up to 3. The range, I'm going to decrease down to about 2. Takedown size, I'm happy with that. Extra intensity, I'm going to increase this up to about 4. And that is pretty much how I'm going to keep that at the moment. Corona halo size, halo intensity, might make that 4 as well. Range, I'm going to bring it down to about 2. The size 3. And we'll just copy that like that. The intensity, we're going to bring up to about a 4. And this is just other stuff here that we're going to bring down to 3. And that is good. And we'll save that as it is. That's good. We're happy with that. We are happy with that. So ELS is now installed into our game. So we've got that. Once we're done, once this is finished, we can go ahead and fix up these other packet limit files and do that as well, because that's one thing that we need to fix is this, and there is a link to that in this support one here. Where is it? Other memory caches, this one here, that's what we want. Chase disable, yes, we do need to set this as well. Remove the large maps and the chase disable camera focus, set to true. So that is simply in the LSPDFR INI file. So LSPDFR key INI, and there are some things in here that we do need to disable to prevent conflicts with other modifications. Backup key, it's mostly to do with ultimate backup that we need to fix that with, because you'll see there'll be heaps of conflicts, but we can sort that out when we get in game and figure out what conflicts we have. How about that? Let's see what we got here that we need to do. We need to go here, we need to go to the, well, first and foremost, we just need to copy this into here, like that. That's simple. And then we're going to go to call out disable big radar, set to true, copy that, pop that into there like that, save, done. That's what you need to do for that. And this is as simple as just copying these two into that file, and that's what you got to do. rewind it again on YouTube if you don't understand, but you can do that like that. Other than that, we are pretty much good to go. Our file here is done, which is fantastic. We can now go into the packet limit adjuster. I don't know, but not that one. The configuration file. So in OpenIV, we're going to go down to our mods file. We're going to go to update x64, no, wrong one, update.rpf, common, data, and we're going to go down to where it says levels, GTA 5. In here you can see that we have, I'm in the wrong spot still, that's funny. We want the configuration file, so we need to be in here, game config XML, that one there. But before we do that, as I said, it's advised to back up your files. So drag and drop, just like that. And it's as simple as that. And we're going to go to that, where was that? Where'd that go? Packet limit adjustment, game config. What we want is the one of that 1.5, 1.5. This is the standalone base game, standalone base config for GTA 5. So we're going to drag and drop that into there for us. What this does is it allows us to have unlimited amount of vehicle slots. So this ensures that the vehicles we install, obviously they're going to be big files. The game doesn't just crash because we've installed all these big vehicles into the game. So that's one thing that we're going to go ahead and do. Stock traffic. Now that's just the base one now, actually. Anyway, so we've bumped up traffic and peds a little bit more, but that's fine. My computer can handle that, I think. We'll find out. Packet limit adjuster, that's fine. We've got that in as well. There is one other thing that we need to do in here. That's the heap adjuster. I think I put something in the wrong spot. I actually think that. Let me open this up. So we've got that. We've got that. We've got that. We've got that. We think we've got that. 600 MB of heap. I think I've got that. Yes, I do have that. I've got that too. This is what we want. Config line. So this one here, that doesn't exist. That's awesome. In the game, the game config XML. That's what we want. So right click here, click edit. We're going to open up this file. I remember now. Search, and then we're going to type in the max total ped base. Okay, value is going to be set to 75. So it's memory. Oh, we want search for memory. Memory. That's what we want. And between the phrases, max total ped value in the phrase, is it called memory ped memory multiplier? There it is. It's set to 500. We're going to set that up to 1200. So this value here, we're going to set up to 1200, like such. Vehicle ambient density multiplier. Vehicle ambient density multiplier base is set at to 150. Set at 10. That one. No. What does it want? The vehicle memory multiplier set at 500. So yes, it's going to be a bit further down. I think. Where is it? Vehicle, was it? You know what, I'll just copy the fucking thing. That one there. We'll just copy that. I can't be bothered finding it. My eyes are dying on me as it is, so I'll just pop that in there. That's not coming up. That's good. Memory. I can't even spell today. Memory. What's memory? Ped vehicle memory. Ped. Blah, 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 blah. Ped memory multiplier. Maybe it's that one. I think it's that one. Yes, it is. 1200. Done. Save. That's done. We got there eventually. So that's what you got to do with that file. And that's it. Theoretically, it should be working now. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, some of these files I haven't installed properly. But I think we should be good. Yeah, we should be good. Don't you think? We will be good. Let's get some vehicles in the game, hey? How about that? Let's get some vehicles in the game. Let's start off with how to actually get the vehicles in the game. First, we want to find their files. So we're going to go back to update. We're going to go to x64 DLC packs, and I'm going to put them in patch date 23. It's going to be the latest patch date. So that makes a bit of sense. X64 models, actually no, wrong one, levels, GTA 5, vehicles.rpf. All the vehicles are going to go into here, okay? I'm going to go down to the vehicles slots and get the vehicles in. Let's go over to LSPDFR vehicles. We're going to be using the LSPD vehicle pack by, actually, what one should I use? Oh, I've got a few choices here. Tickle my Elmo. We'll use that one. LSPD pack, 2011 CVPI. It's police. Drag and drop that into there. We're going to open up the vehicle, and this is what our vehicle is going to look like. It's going to look like that. Alright, it's pretty nice looking, pretty standard. It's got ALPRs, which is what I wanted, so I'm happy with that. When it come back out, we got the 2018 Charger, Police 2, drag and drop that into there. Come back out, we're going to go to the Explorer, FPIU 2016 Explorer, Police 3, drag and drop that into there. So the Charger is going to look like this. Pretty nice looking Charger, pretty cool looking. ALPRs as well. All of these vehicles are equipped with ALPRs, okay, which is nice. And you can see here, don't mind the tie on the roof. It won't look like that in the game, I can assure you, and that's good to go. So our LSPD vehicles are good. The next thing that we're going to go ahead and do is change the textures for them. That's easy said and done. That must still be in here. Is it this one? No. Custom LSPD concept. This is that one. Okay, so we're going to change the concept. So what we need to do is go to the place YTD file. I'm in the wrong thing. We're going to go to sign. We're going to replace the textures. So you go to assign, you click replace, and then we have to navigate to that file. God help us all. Where is it again? Oh, jokes. It's up here. Vehicles. And we want the custom LSPD, so LSPD concept packed texture files. Click on that 2011 concept and replace that file just like that. And that's going to replace that vehicle pack like that. Click save and replace the vehicle texture for that. Explorer, you have to explore a CVPI. So we've changed the first texture officially for our CVPI. It took a while to load there. We're going to go to the place HI YTD file, CVPI sign, replace that with this one as well. Click save. So now the textures are changed on our CVPI. So when we open it up, it's now going to look like that. Okay, so that's the textures that we're going to be using for this one here with the red roof to make it a bit more noticeable for the air units and whatnot. So that looks pretty good. We're going to do the same now with the Charger. So we're going to go to the Police 2 HI YTD and replace that one with the Charger file as well. 2018 Dodge Charger, Charger 1. And we're going to, it's actually livery, so that's why we need a livery, and click save. We're going to go to H2, type in sign as well, replace with a livery, click save. Now our Charger will be completed. Just wait for this to load here for us. She's taking a while today. And now our Police 2 slot should now have the Charger with its correct livery. So that looks pretty badass as well. So now that is done as well. Looks pretty good. Moving on, we're going to do the Explorer next. So we're going to come back here, go to the 2017 Ford FPIU. We're going to open that up. Explorer sign. 1, replace with the Explorer. And click save. We're going to go down to Police 3 YTD file, and we're going to go to the sign as well and replace that file with the Explorer sign once more. Save. So now our textures for our police slots are completed. Our vehicles are in the game. They are completed. We are good to go. Not quite. We still need to go into the meta files and change the vehicle meters just to avoid the FPIU from flipping and all of that type of stuff, which is a common issue. So we're going to fix that in a moment. We're going to go to vehicles, and we're going to do some sheriff slots as well. We've got the Deputy Sheriff Blaine County pack, so I say fucking let's get this in here too. Preferably when I'm doing sheriff, I do like the Explorer 2020 FPIU. Ho ho. Yeah. Nice. Is this actually just textures or is this vehicles? No, this is just textures. Right. Okay. I see now. Oh, vehicle links, duh. Okay. That's an option. We could do something like that. I'm thinking. What other sheriff packs do I have? Sheriff. Never mind. I think I've already created my sheriff pack in here by the looks of it. FPIU, Sheriff 2, yes I have. Well, we'll just drag and drop that in there then. Whatever we got here, we'll use again. Okay. I think that we did the Tahoe, didn't we? No, we didn't do the Tahoe. Charger? No. What did we use? I can't remember. Maybe we used the... We might have used Explorer twice. I'm so confused right now. I am that confused, it's not even funny. That looks pretty cool looking. I honestly don't know what I've done anymore. What have we got? Unmarked our hosts, we'll get them in a second. You know what? Just avoid further conflict, further confusion here. I'm going to go back to the data file and we're going to go to the vehicles here and we're going to install this LSPD pack in here that we've done. I reckon we'll do that. That's the mega pack. You know what? Let's just get a fucking BCSO pack. That might be a bit easy for us, guys. This one will do. I really don't care anymore. Just a BCSO pack will be fine. Yep, done. We'll use this one. This one looks good. We'll install this pack. Main file. Well, there's extras too. Ooh, we'll get some extras. Nice. So we'll use this pack. I really don't care anymore. At this point, I don't care. Vehicle mods, that's visual mods, mate. We'll go to vehicles, save it into there, and we'll get the add-ons too, because I like some add-ons. I'm a bit greedy when it comes to this stuff. I'll get some extras. Get some extras here. And we're going to go ahead and chuck this in. Vehicles too, save it into there. Once we got the vehicles in and all of that is good, we are going to go into GTA 5 to make sure that it is all functioning properly and it is working. And then we can start to put in the visual mods and all of that in, and then we should be pretty good to go and call us, and then we should be finishing it off and wrapping it up after almost 2 hours worth of installation stuff. So it's a long process. I know it is. It is a very long process, and all of this long time, we've still got Brad in the chat. So shout out to Brad for sticking along this long. Sticking out this long, that makes lots of sense to us. Thank you for sticking into the chat this long, or whoever's here. Hash Brown, I think, one of the two. Appreciate you guys sticking around this long, lengthy process. By the end of this, we should have a full, complete LSPDFR installation. It should be successful, so that would be a good thing for us. We've got some vehicles in the game, which is nice, so that is a good start for us. While we're waiting for this, we'll get some other vehicles in. I reckon we shall get the Tahoe in. I've got model ELS. This is get the Tahoe. I don't know what happened with that Explorer. Vehicle textures, there's nothing in there. Sounds, nope. Scripts, nope. Plugins. What the hell happened in here? I don't know where those vehicles that I downloaded earlier went. That's interesting. Anyway, we're going to go to here. We're just going to install the unmarked Tahoe. That'll do. Chuck him in there as FBI. And we're going to come back out and get in the unmarked... Oh, there's the unmarked pack. Never mind. Add-on. Blue Ghost. No, that's the DLC pack. We don't want that. We just want the unmarked. Unmarked. There's two unmarked Tahoes. There's the 2015 and the 2013. Fuck it then. Yes, that's nice. That's the required meter for it. We can fix that in a moment. That's police 4. You know. I'm good, thanks. What do we do? What do we do? Let's go back here and go to unmarked FPIU LSPDFR. We'll get the FPIU that we had that I was looking at initially. I don't know what happened to that. Whether that installed or not. Tyler? No, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. I would like the other one. Yes. That one. Give me this one, boy. Give me this one. That's as what we want. Reflective November. Yeah, I thought we installed that one ages ago. And we'll install it again. Share packs are done. That's fantastic. So we'll go ahead and install this too. Vehicles. Save. We'll go ahead and pop this in there as well. This is the add-on pack. I don't know what's so special about this, but anyway. Enforce DLC pack. Of course it is. So we're just going to drag and drop this DLC pack in here. I'm just going to extract the files out to work out what they actually are, because I have no idea. This is the ELS files. Oh lord, there are all under different textures. We've got that for 18. We've got a charger and a Caprice and a Tahoe. Or use the charger and the Tahoe. Let's do that, folks. Let's use the Tahoe and the charger. Cha. Oops, what the hell have I just done? We'll go back here into the vehicles. Control Shift and BC. So vehicles. We're gonna pop the ones in here into here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to data. Wrong one. X64 vehicles. We'll take the 2018 Charger and the Tahoe as well. 18 Charger and the Tahoe as well. I think that's everything there. Drag and drop that into here. We're going to rename this one to Tahoe. Is going to become Sheriff 2. I have no idea what these cars look like, so this should be interesting. The Charger is simply going to become just our standard Sheriff. At this point, any vehicle will be fine. At this point, I can change them for future videos anyway, so that's not an issue. Things will be changed out as we go along. And then we can go ahead, hop back out of here. I am going to take the data files and these car variation vehicle meters, and I'm going to copy them into here because they are going to be very important for the future of this pack. And we're just going to drag, we're going to go type, and we're going to select all of this, drag and drop them into there. So let's take a look at our Sheriff pack now. Sheriff pack should look pretty damn, oh god, they are green. Oh lord, that's alright. We can do that. We can do that for a moment. And this is going to be the Charger. After all of that time, I said I didn't want that green pack. We have the green pack. Anyway, that's fine. We can do that. What we're going to do is install the amber ones. We'll get the ambulance in here too. Drag and drop the ambulance in. We're going to go ahead and get the fire truck. The fire truck is here. Get the fire truck. Drag and drop the fire truck in there. Got the fire truck now. Where's that Explorer, man? I want that Explorer. Explorer. Oh, the McLaren, yes. Yes, I forgot about the McLaren. We're going to install this too. This is going to be in police 4 slot, so this is going to be replacing the unmarked slot. So we've got the McLaren in there. We're going to use the McLaren to trial our vehicles out and trial everything. So we're going to drag and drop the McLaren in there. Police 4. Let's check this out, boys. Check out the McLaren. Look at this. Look at that badass looking thing. Man, that is good. That is fucking good. That looks amazing. Look at the interior as well. Guys, write in the chat what you think of this bad boy, because this is just mad looking. This is menacing looking. Look at that. That is fantastic. I really like that. That is really, really good. That's gonna be. I'll make a screenshot with that one and put that as the thumbnail because that looks amazing. That's awesome. All right, so we've got that now. That's awesome. Add-on. I'm not sure whether that might not be a ELS vehicle, but that's okay. Okay, what else do we need here? Reflective, there it is. I remember. I did have it. I thought I did. Police 3. I'm gonna make that FBI. This will become my FBI slot. FBI slots. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna drag and drop that into there. Cool, that's done. We are almost done. So we got an FBI slot. We got an FBI 2 slot. So this is the Explorer. All right. So this is just going to be our unmarked Explorer. It's kind of, well, not really quite unmarked. It's got a town of Toledo on it, so that kind of doesn't really work in our favor, does it? So we're going to just go back up here, and we're just going to get just a straight unmarked version because that's just going to be a bit better. It kind of doesn't really work if it's not unmarked. So if it's marked when it's meant to be unmarked, so we'll fix that. Other than that, we're going to start putting in our visual ELS configuration files in now. So we're going to have to go back here. I'm going to Control N this, and I'm going to duplicate this for a moment. And we're going to go to our common GTA 5 ELS pack defaults, and we're going to put all of our vehicle files and stuff into here. So unlike Tahoe, that is the FBI2 XML. We're going to drop that into there. We're going to come back out. We're going to go to the LSPD Tickle Elmo pack ELS and the Police 2.3. Drag and drop that into there. Replace the files. Edit these files with Notepad++. A good program I recommend you getting. And in here, we're just going to go ahead and just change a couple of things. Ambulance sirens. We're going to set this to the false. Save. Police 2, we're going to go to the ambulance siren warning and set false. That way you don't get that annoying sound. And this one here for the police slot, we're going to set that to false as well. We're going to minimize out of that screen. We're going to get the ambulance and the fire truck in here too. So the ambulance ELS VCF, drag and drop that into there. We're going to go back out and get the fire truck now, ELS, and drag and drop the fire truck into there as well. Next thing we need is the Bearcat. I need that as well. So we're going to go to the LSPD Mega Pack here and go down to the Bearcat. And the Bearcat Ride, which is the XML file, drag and drop that into there too. We're going to install the Bearcat while we're here. Drag and drop the Bearcat into there. And now we officially have a Bearcat in our here you go. We have the Bearcat. Looks amazing. Happy days. We've got the Bearcat. Whippity-doo. What else do we need? We need the sheriff slots now, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Sheriff 2. That was that sheriff slot, that sheriff pack. I cannot remember what one that was. Deputy Sheriff, Custom B. It was that force one, wasn't it? Yeah, it was this one. That's the one we want. But we did the add-on. Correct, we did do the add-on. Add-on. VCF. So it was the 18 Charger. We're going to rename this one to Sheriff. Like such. Drag and drop the Sheriff into here. Into this one. And the Tahoe as well. Sheriff 2. Drag and drop that into there. So we've got our ambulance, we've got our fire truck. We just need the unmarked now. Well, actually, we've got pretty much everything. What we need now is just the FPIU, which hasn't been installed yet because it's waiting to be installed. That was a quick download. Holy moly, that was quick. 2016 FPIU, Western Rambo version, all red and blues. Actually, I like it with no red. That looks good. Red and blues, Police 3. We'll do that. Rename this. This is going to become our FBI slot. This is going to become our FBI slot as well. And this will become our FBI slot also. Police 3 will also become our FBI slot, like such. Drag and drop these files into here, and now we have our Explorer, just like such. So we have our Wide Explorer that can be changed in the GTA 5 when we're actually in the game. We can change that with the with Simple Trainer. So we've got that installed as well. So we've got that Explorer as well. All we need to do now is just get the XML file and pop that into our pack defaults, and we will be laughing. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Drag and drop him in there. We're going to go and select these two files as well as the police 3 slot. I think I didn't do that yet, or the sheriff slots, one of these ones, and click Notepad++. Make sure that the ambulance setting here is set to false. Do the same with that one. Sheriff 2 as well. We're going to go ahead and change that to false also, and continue that with the rest of our vehicles. And that should do us for that. We are done with that. So now our ELS is working. All of our vehicles should be installed successfully into the game. All we're going to go ahead and do is install Simple Trainer, and we can load and spawn the vehicles in. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to move this back over here. Actually, we'll keep that there. We keep that over there. Minimize that, and we're going to get our Simple Trainer here. We're going to go down to our plugin must-haves. I think it's under that. I've got it set to. I don't actually know because I've got 2 files now, so I don't know where things are anymore. We're going to go to the LSPDFR mods. Go to the main mods. And we'll find our Simple Trainer. I do not know where it is, and I did install it. I cannot see you. That's weird. Yeah, of course it is. It's in plugins. Of course I put it in there. Alright, we got Simple Trainer here. Finally found the fucker. We're going to drag and drop this bad boy into the root directory of GTA 5. Couple of things I do advise you do prior to using Simple Trainer is going to the INI file, and going to the default F4 key and setting this to F3 key, menu key, and setting that to 0. Either one of these 0. You want F4 to be able to open it up and close it. F3, you don't want it to have any form of connection with that. So, and then you're going to come back down to disabled, and this is going to disable your key binding disabled, and you want to set that to 1. Reason being is otherwise you will press, I think it's page up or down, or you'll press a button that will cause some red cars to spawn on you with people wanting to shoot you, and we don't want that, particularly doing LSPDFR. That is the least thing that you want to be dealing with at that point. So we've got all of that installed. I'm going to jump back to my modifications as explained. Don't even have that installed anymore because I've got Microsoft Flight Sim. We'll be doing some videos on that soon, and some flights as well in live streams. While we're here, we'll get some callouts later. I just want to hop in to make sure everything's working, so we'll do that now. Actually, we'll get EUP. Hey, how about that? Let's get some EUP. Let's do that. Let's do EUP, guys. Let's do EUP in the visuals and mods. I say why not? So let's do it. EUP. We'll go ahead and get that. Plugins. We're going to do the OpenIV or the plugins section. I'm going to do the OIV installation. That way it's going to be a bit neater. And I'm going to just select all of. I'm just going to select all of this, and I'm going to extract. I'm actually going to delete. That's it, that portion there. And I'm just going to re-extract all of this out onto a separate file, a separate folder, and get the EUP. No, it's not EUP. Get EUP, and we're going to pop that into plugins. So we're going to go up here to plugins, EUP, drag and drop that into there like such. I'm going to come back out. We're going to go to EUP. What's this one? Oh, that's that one. Yeah, so we do need to go to OpenIV Tools, Package Installer, and we're going to go down to our LSPDFR modifications. EUP add-ons. I'm in the wrong spot. Because this is what happens when you've got two folder locations. Actually, no, I was in the right spot. EUP, that one there. And this is going to be our, what is it, serve and rescue. So we're going to install that. And make sure you click the mods folder. Do not click game folder. Do not do that. Otherwise you're going to risk some fucking up, which is not good. So we're going to click install. And that's going to install our EUP serve and rescue. So that's going to be installed there for us, which is good. Success, fantastic, that's what we want. We're going to come back and we're going to see what else that we need to install in here for EUP. We need the menu, EUP menu, so we need to go to File, Documentation. It was Files, Plugins, EUP menu. So we're going to go to that and go into Plugins and drag and drop the EUP menu into there for us. So that will load up for us. What we want now is the Law and Order pack, which was what we've just done. So we've got that already in there, preset outfits. I think we did that. No, we need to actually do the need to do the package installer for that and get our Law and Order installed. So we're going to go ahead and install Law and Order mods folder and click install, and that's going to install our EUP Law and Order. So this is going to be our EUP outfits. So they're not going to be your vanilla PED outfits. These are going to be through a completely different mod to give us some better looking outfits, which is very exciting. Close out of that. While we're here, we are going to dive into the belts as well. We're going to do the belts. And the installation path is here as well to navigate to. So we're going to go to mods, update.rpf, x64. I'm going to go to EUP, but in this case, it's not even in there. So I don't know where my EUP is. This is awkward as fuck. I don't even know where my EUP is anymore. Well, this is good. Mods update RPF x64. Maybe some patch. I'm just going to do a search for EUP. No match, yeah, fuck you, that's nice. Anyway, we're just going to do a quick search for EUP because I got no idea where the EUP file is. It's changed to me, so yeah, that's good. I've got no idea where EUP is. This is what we want though. We want EUP. Actually, what we'll do, we'll just do EUP components ped.rpf. We'll copy that and pop that into there and search for that file because that's the only file that we need to look for. There she is. That's what we got. Boom. It's in DLC packs. Okay, so they moved it on me. That's fine. Component ped.rpf is what we want. And it's as simple as just getting these files, which I once had in my past time here, and going to these files here and just dropping these two folders into here like that. Done. Because this is in the EUP file, we don't need to back this up. This is running something completely different, so that's fine. That's done. Shoulder mic as well, we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to drag and drop them into there as well. And coming back out, we're going to go into shoulder mic, body cam, which is what that is too. The skins, so these are going to be the vests. Installation. Short sleeve, that's pretty much what I'm going to be using. Male heist, so that's what we want. We want the heist. Female, male heist. That one there. Short sleeve. Let's bring up our README file here. That's not the one that we want. That one there. Short sleeve. Plain clothes. Please. I don't actually know anymore. Plainclothes vest. Short sleeve vest. That's what we want. It's just a short sleeve vest. So we'll navigate to these files. Open the corresponding YTD files and place the textures inside with the textures download. YTD files. So it's just navigating the YTD files into here. So gang unit. Oh, it's just as simple as just doing that. That's all it is drag and dropping them into there. Highway patrol. I don't know, just them, drag and drop them in there. I mean, at this point, I don't use highway patrol much, but when we're doing the McLaren Vale, we'll be using highway patrol. I'm just gonna drag and drop these in here. Oh, never mind. There's law specific. Huh. That might help us. Grapeseed, I don't care about the Los Angeles Police Department. We'll take them, LSPD, drag and drop them in there. LSSD, Paleto Bay. I mean, I'm not going to be doing Paleto Bay, but you know, these might not work. I won't be surprised if they don't work. I'm just drag and dropping shit in there, hope for the best. So, yeah. I don't actually know. These might not work, but at this point, I don't really care. I can fix that later if something doesn't work out. What we need from here is the front end as well. We need the front end that, so we need to go to update the RPF common data. We need to go to UI and see here we need these. So we're just going to go to the backup files and we're just going to select all of this, select all of these files, drag and drop them into there like that. When they come back out, we're going to go back into the visual mods. And we're going to go down to realism and common file data, and we're just going to come back out to common data like such. And all of this, I'm just going to hit Control A. I'm going to copy all of these files back to the backup files. I'm going to pop all of these into here. So at least I do have the backup files. I think it's just drag and drop that I have to do. Yep, drag and drop them into there. And we're going to come back down to the visual, that's visuals mods, and replace realism. Go into the update common data, pop them into there like that. Do it one more time just to make sure that did actually work. There we go. We're going to go back out into the DLC patch. So we're going to go to update x64 levels GTA 5 common data. I don't know where I'm even going anymore. Is there an installation file here? How to install? Yes, that's funny. Change log? No, update the RPF DLC patch. That's what we were after. That one there. Drag and drop them into there. That's all we need to do. From there, we are done with that. We just need to get the no crosshair mod. And we need to go back to common data UI. And we need to drag and drop the front head into there. And the weapons meter as well, which is back out of here into the AI. And drag and drop them into there like such. Come back out, and we need to go down to the front-end portal, front-end, and we need to go back one. Oh shit, wrong button. Come back out to common. We need to come back out one more. Sorry, common data, there, UI, and we need to drop that puppy into there like that. Come back out. Once we've done that, this is going to be our FOV. I'm not going to install that. I can't be bothered doing that. That doesn't really concern me. No crosshairs done with the Glock. Oh, we got the brake lights too. Brake lights. Where did these go? GTA 5 directory. Okay, let's do that. GTA 5, root GTA 5 directory. Chuck them in, folks. I'm going to get started and just load up LSPDFR. I'm just going to get started here and just get in the game, make sure that what we've done so far has actually worked. We've got 2 hours in, we need to make sure it's all working. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to the common GTA 5. We're going to open up rage plugin hook.exe. This is what's required to get your all your stuff to work. So we have to open up, click accept. This is going to be the first time initialization. Do you wish to make a backup copy? Yes, please make sure you do that. It's imperative that you make a backup copy of your GTA 5 Rage plugin hook. It's going to back up all your critical game files and stuff, so please do that. I want to start to close up some of these windows so we're not getting, so we don't have too much stuff happening right here. We can minimize out of that at the moment. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and go to plugins, load all plugins on startup, advanced settings. I advise that you go to game settings, command switches, and load it with DirectX 11, and force borderless window mode. Borderless window, force window mode. Borderless window is what we want. Nothing else in here that we need to worry about. That is fine. That is fine. Advanced settings, nothing in there. Plugins, good. General. We can save and launch. Okay. So we're now going to be loading into the game, loading up Rage plugin hook. It's going to be hooking into our game. Hopefully this works. We've got this far. I hope it does work. And we'll get that going. Let me know if you can hear the sounds. There we go. Let me just unmute the sounds there for you so you can hear us getting into the sounds. Getting into... Oh, it's working so far, which is good. We are getting into Rockstar. Things are working. Let me get some sound here for you. Let me know in the chat if you are hearing the sound. Let me know if you can hear everything. So far we are just going into the game. It is working at the moment. Initializing game support, so that is good. Things so far seem to be so good. Things seem to be working, which is fantastic. That is what we want to be able to see at the moment, is things are working for us. That is looking so far it's very promising at the moment. That was just me getting out of the window here. I'm trying to get to Teams Discord here. Let me just pop that to the side. Oh lord. There we go. Let me just oh fuck, I'm fucking things up. There we go. That's what we wanted. Oh, we are in. I think we're in. I heard a blip. I think we're in, guys. We are in. Haha! Voila! Look at that. We are in. This is exciting. We are in GTA 5. We don't have Law and Order installed. We just installed that, but that's okay.
Recognize.
I'm gonna click. I'm gonna skip the tutorial. We don't care about the tutorial, do we? No, we don't. That's fine. Alright, we're in. Click F3. F4, sorry. Oh yes, yes, I did set that to F3, my bad. But you can see here that everything's working. Vehicle spawning, we're gonna spawn one of the vehicles, FBI. You can see our Explorer. Sorry about that. We had some loud stuff happening there. Alright, so far our vehicles are in game. They're looking good. We do have lights working, which is fantastic. So that is awesome. Alright, things look good. Our lights do look a bit dim, but that's something that we can fix up later. Now, a couple of things I want to run through is go through here. I like to make sure that the reveal all the map as much as possible. And our ELS is working as well. You can see that default siren, obviously, but we'll go to the full. We'll change that up later. You can see that everything is working as it should, which is amazing. Alright, ELS so far is working. Lights look good. They can be a bit brighter, but that is something that we can fix when we get our. Once we actually load up our. Whatever it's called. I can't remember anymore. Once we get our visual mods in. Once our visual mods are in, the lights will be a bit brighter for us, which is what we want. I'm going to go ahead and just quickly go up to the camera and go to high, which is fine. If anything, sensitivity could come up just a bit more for us. It's very low at the moment. It could be a bit faster for us here. So we're just going to go ahead and bump that up a little bit. Just say that's a lot for now. Perfect. So I'm going to change to F4. F4 should have been removed, sorry, because that conflicts, I forgot, with the Rage plugin hook screen, but that's okay. If it's scroll lock, it's going to scroll lock so that the lights don't conflict. FBI 2 is the Granger for some reason. That's something that we're going to have to fix, but that's okay. We can fix that. I'm going to go to our fire truck, make sure the fire truck is fun. So far the fire truck default fire truck, so there's nothing wrong with the fire truck at the moment. The fire truck is not doing what it's supposed to either, so there's some vehicles that aren't coming in properly. Go to the ambulance here. The ambulance is perfect. Fire truck just needs to be fixed. But that looks good. Oh, is it lagging a lot for you guys? Let me know in the chat if that is lagging badly for you guys. That looks like it is lagging really bad for you guys. Let me know if that is the case. We're gonna go ahead and get ourselves.
Tell me if I have the big seat.
Please cruise
I don't care about that shit.
We'll get away from that scene a bit. Let me know if it's lagging a lot for you guys in the chat there. We'll get through this intersection. But that looks like it's really, really lagging. That don't look good. got some major frame loss here. Bear with us, guys, for this moment. I probably won't be able to do anything until we get back. Well, until we end the stream here. Let me know for you guys if it's bad.
You ain't worth a piece of it.
Let me know what it's like for you guys, if it's loud enough for you. And also what the frame rate's like for you guys, if it's choppy. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. Doesn't appear so far. It looks better. So right now, sirens and all that obviously aren't in, but they will be in shortly. Don't mind me, I'm just checking to make sure the stream's that everything's fine. But anyway, we're going to continue on with that. So far so good. Vehicles are looking good. LSPDFR I haven't fully gone through yet, but I'm going to go ahead and just cram it all the mods in now. I'm at that point where I'm thinking that's just the best thing to do. It's not the best thing to do, but it's what I'm going to go ahead and do regardless. So we're going to go Control N, and we're going to go ahead and do that, and we'll go from there. We're going to go back to our modifications, callouts. We're going to get these callouts in as well. Extract each archive to separate files. We're going to go to plugins, LSPDFR, and it is as simple as just dragging and dropping all of these callouts into like that. Probably what we need to do though is actually not do that. Let me just get out of that. AC callouts. I'm going to go to the Grand Theft Auto 5, LSPDFR plugins, drag and drop like that. I'm going to go back out again, and we're going to go into more robberies, LSPDFR plugins, drag and drop. Simple callouts, same situation, drag and drop. Super callouts, drag and drop. Go through to the United callouts, Grand Theft Auto 5, drag and drop. Done. We've got all of our callouts in. We're going to go back to Visual Mods, and we're going to go install Visual V, and we're going to use the installation via mod package. So we're going to go back to OpenIV, click Grand Theft Auto 5 Windows. Alright, once we have done that and we've established that's all connected and that's all fine, we're going to click yes. We're going to go to Tools, Package Installer, and we're going to go back to our Visual Mods and go to Visual V Installation and click on that. And that is now going to install Visual V mods, and that's going to click Install. And we are going to install Visual V now. Another mod I recommend getting is Radiance V as well. This is a good file to have as well to make your lights a little bit brighter. This is by BXRich 123. We're going to download this file 1.8. We're going to download. And this purely just goes into, go to Visual Mods, save, minimize. That's done. This goes to mods, update update RPF, common, data, and this goes into levels, GTA 5. I'm going to go into visual settings here. But before we do that, we're going to go into our vehicle meter files, and we're going to change some of the files in here as well for our vehicles. I'm going to hit Control F. We're going to go to Police 3, and we're going to change the handling line for this to the we're going to actually need to edit the file here. Edit. Control F. Police 3. Handling lines. Change this to Grizzly. I'm going to go down to Sheriff 2. Granger. Sheriff 1. Sheriff is this going to be FBI. Sheriff, Police 2 is going to be FBI as well. Sheriff 2, it's Granger, that's fine. FBI. It's gonna be Grizzly. I'm gonna save that. Okay, so that's done. Our vehicle meters have been done. We're gonna go back to what we want in here is the visual settings stat, because obviously that's what we need for open radiance. Sorry, for radiance V. Radiance V. We're gonna go to visual settings. We'll go bright. And we're gonna drag and drop this into our visual V setting. Place the visual setting like that, and that is in like so. From here, we're gonna install a gun sounds as well as our Glock. A Glock is as simple as it can possibly be. Navigating to update X64 DLC packs, going to patch day 3 and G. I'm going to go up to patch day 8 and G, just so it's more new. We're going to go to models, see the images, weapons.rpf, and go into here and select all of this and drag and drop that into there like so. We're going to navigate out and we're going to come back out again and go to the update and go into the HUD, the update.rpf, common, data, AI, no, it's UI, I think it is. I don't actually know where it is. Let's click the readme here and have a view. Patch data, see the image scale format generic, that's the one. So update RPF, X64, patch data, see the images, scale form generic.rpf, and this is going to drag and drop into there like that. This is the HUD, so that when you bring up the weapon wheel, it will load like that. Let me try it here and go to package installer and try reinstalling the EP add-ons. Let me try reinstalling this again into the mods file. And we can close out of that. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing here as well. We're going to go ahead and get the Law and Order. Get the Law and Order installed too. Close out of that. We're going to go ahead down from here. City lights. That also requires the Visual V as well. OpenIV to do the visual lights, the city lights, OIV installation. We've got LED, medium, city lights. We'll chuck them in too. We'll install that and go to the mods folder, and we'll click install. And that will install it for us, like such. Alright, and we can go ahead and close out of that. Alright, once that is done, we're going to go back to Visual Mods. We're going to install the taser. We're going to use the base cam, and that's going to go to the README here. We're going to go down to, let's see, update x64 DLC patch day 8 as well. So we'll do that too. We're going to go to mods, update x64 DLC packs, patch day 8ng, DLC.rpf, x64 models, see the images, weapons.rpf, and we're going to go to the base and just drag and drop that and pop him into there like so. The cam as well, we don't want the cam, we want the color variants, cartridges, or base, which is that's just the color of them. But if you go to README here, you just change the color variants that you want. I'm assuming you just drag and drop them like that, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so we've got that now. We've got that, we've got the skins, we've got that. We've pretty much got everything in here that we need. We're good with that end of stuff. LSPDFR EUP. This is just the plugins. Grand Theft Auto 5. We're going to go ahead and go to LSPDFR, Ultimate Backup. That's just Ultimate Backup stuff. I don't know if that's any relevant. That's not really relevant. Don't need that. Plugins. Right. Compute Light. We've got that installed. Easy loadout. LSPDFR. This is LSPDFR Plus. No, this is the Play Scanner. This is just the street ones. So that's what the street, updated street names and stuff. So we're going to pop that into audio. Go to Scanner. And we'll pop that into here. This is going to be streets, so drag and drop that into there. Replace the files. Stop the paired. And drag and stop the paired as well. Traffic Policer. We've already got Traffic Policer in there, I think. Plugins, LSPDFR, Traffic Policer. We do. Good stuff. Ultimate Backup. We do have as well. Cup Holster, Compute Lights. We do have that as well. LPR. We don't have that yet. LSPDFR. Drag and drop the Compute Light into there too. So we've got that in there now. Compute Light is installed. And what we need now to do is get the better EMS, GTA 5, Park Tools is what we need in here too. So I'm going to go ahead and select all of that, drag and drop all of this down into here like so, and click Replace the Files. Bob's your uncle. Once we're done with that, we're going to go down to, where is it? It's not in this one, because it's in the other one, isn't it? Yes, it is. Come back over here to Data. LSPDFR Mods, Plugins, Nope. I don't know where it's all been placed. Things are in a very weird spot. Main mods. What I'm after is... I'm not even sure. Massive files, done all that. Visual mods, it might be in here. What I'm after, folks, is the speed radar. I don't know where I put the speed radar. Oh, there it is. Speed radar. Duh. Drag and drop that. I think that goes in the plugins LSPDFR, if I'm not mistaken. Drag and drop that into there like that. I don't know. There's going to be lots of key conflicts. And also, that's something I need to fix as well, is down here in the trainer VI settings. I need to set that back to default. That needs to be 0. Oh shit. I don't need to press that button. That needs to be set to 0. But that needs to be the default. Oh shit. This is awkward. This is awkward. Shit. No. We need to go back to here. We need to go down. Main LSPDFR mods. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Oh no. I need to try and fix this. I don't remember what that number is anymore. Shit. No, I don't want. I'll just open up my disk drive. That's not what I wanted to do. Excuse me, folks. LSPDFR mods, main mods. This is why it's important that you put things in the right spot, because I'll just put things in very weird spots now. It's in scripts. Yes, it is in scripts. Yeah, this is what happens. This is what happens, folks, when you put things in the wrong spot. 114 is the number that we're after there. So I'm going to change this key setting back to 114. Save that so we don't have any crashes. We're good. What we did observe, though, was the issue regarding our vehicles. As you could see, that the spawn it spawned at the Granger, which was meant to be it's meant to be the how was it? Sheriff as FBI 2. It was meant to spawn that, which I think it did spawn that. I don't actually remember anymore. I don't know what the heck's going on. Anyway, I think we're good to go. I think I've got everything installed now, I think. I don't actually know off the top of my head if I have everything installed, but I'm going by that realization that I think everything that I need is in. We just need sounds. So what we need in here is the sounds. What we're going to do, though, is I'm going to navigate back to the new ones. See, I didn't even have them in there either. That's sad. I don't know where I put everything. I don't even know what I've done anymore. This is good. What we need is to go into the sounds file, LAPD Sirens Pack, resident.rpf. So we're going to go back to the mods. You know what? I don't even need that technically open. I can just drop it into here. It's not recommended, but I'm going to do it. SFX. And it's going to be the weapons.rpf underscore player. Replace the file. And the residence.rpf file. Replace the file in there too. Other than that, we've got the LAPD sirens and weapon packs, so we've got that installed. So they're all in the one. I've just used my DOJ sirens and stuff. I was like, fuck it, I didn't care. We use that. Realistic tire skid as well. We need to install this too. This is as simple as going to. This is an OIV, OpenIV related thing that we need to do here. We need to open up OpenIV. Okay, what we need to do here is we need to navigate to mods, x64 audio, SFX, and the resident.rpf. We need to open up edit mode. What we need to do here is go to the what was it? Weapon as vehicle RPF, vehicle AWC file. Oh shit! Sorry about that, folks. And we just need to export export to open formats, and we're going to pop this into the desktop. I'm going to call this skids. Actually, we don't even have a file. Make a new file. We'll call this skids, something like that. Select folder, and that's going to go into that. And what we need to do here is minimize all of this stuff that I have open. And basically, in the skids file, it's got a vehicles OAC file and all of our vehicles files. Within here, we're going to go ahead and select all of the skid sounds, skid mark sounds, drag and drop, replace the file, go back into our OpenIV. We need to right click and click import open formats and click that file and click OK. And that's just going to bring back those new files in like that. So that's done, and we've got our skid sounds in now, which is what we want in the first place. Moving on, we're going to go back and we're going to see what else we have that needs to be installed other than that. No more Kiflom, that's what we need as well, but I'm not going to, yes, we'll use that one. No, we will use this one, replacement ID. Extract to that. Kiflom replacement. I don't know how you install this one either, but we'll use the no more Kiflom. And all it is doing in here is just going back to x64 and just changing the two files in here. So right click, I'm going to extract each archive to separate files, and it's just a matter of just selecting both of these files and dragging and dropping into here like that. But they do go into our resident file though. Nope, they go into here, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's in there. S full SER. Maybe it's on the weapon. Nope. Yes, there it is there. Mini, and then you got the full. Cool. So that is done now as well. So we've done all of that, done everything that is required. Best thing that I would recommend doing is going to the S Mini and just drag and dropping all of this into there like that, just to save the long run of it not actually working in this full SER. Selecting all of that, drag and dropping that into there like that, and we can exit out of that and close. And I think I've got everything installed. We're going to open up OpenIV and we're going to test it all out, make sure it's all working, and go from there. So I'm going to open up a Rage plugin hook. I recommend creating a desktop shortcut, renaming this to LSPDFR, and then dragging that copy onto the desktop, and then pinning it as well to there, or in this case, pinning that to it. Okay. I don't know anymore. Let's just unpin that. Oh fuck. Anyway, so now we're gonna open it up. We got GTFV loading as well, and we'll just test this out. So hopefully, guys, you've learned a lot. It's been a very long stream. It's only just been 3 hours long, but we've got LSPDFR installed. Hopefully for good, and hopefully everything is in that we need to be in. Obviously, not everything probably is covered in this video in terms of everything that I've installed, but surely when I do start to provide some LSPDFR content and it's crashed, that's awesome. That's good. Yeah, it's good when it crashes on you like that during the live stream. There's probably some file that have fucked up in there, but you get the point. It is working. It was working until we got a crash. I just need to try again. But no, look, I'll be providing you guys with some content shortly. Some awesome content, I should say, coming up soon with some LSPDFR. And get some LSPDFR videos going. I do have plans to do some flight simulator as well, so we'll do some flight simulator soon-ish. But first and foremost, obviously, I want to get some LSPDFR going as well. That's the main plan. And yeah, so we're going to just test this out, make sure this is all working. I'm going to get some music playing for you. Actually, no, you can listen to my lovely voice. We're going to just make sure that this is working. And yeah, down the track, I've also got planned to join the DOJ media team and do some Department of Justice roleplay. That's a plan as well. So we'll do that too, which should be exciting and fun at the same time. So that is the plan as well. We're just waiting for this to open up for us. It can be pretty temperamental, so you just got to be patient and do a few tries to get it to load up. And yeah, we'll make sure that it is all working. Ha ha ha. Try number 2, by the looks of it. So we are in. We've got it all loading up. Everything is loading in. Hopefully this is the last time it crashes on us here. We can actually get in and try patrol. Nah, okay, that's all right. I'll get this verified. Up until then, though, I've got an orange screen. That's lovely. I'm going to end the stream here, folks, and it's been nice to hang out with you guys. Plan is I'm going to try and get this fixed, and we'll get some LSPDFR up and running for you in the next couple of days. Until then, peace out, and I shall see you all in the next one. Thank you guys for coming.